Hello, everybody, and welcome in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey, here live on the air on YouTube. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here tonight as the Binghamton Black Bears take on the Watertown Wolves for the first time in the month of February. Been just a little bit over a month since the Black Bears and the Wolves faced off last time. Binghamton leading the season series and, quite frankly, has already clinched the season series against the Watertown Wolves, and they've also clinched a playoff spot with their 2 victories last weekend up in Port Huron.
Yeah, and those 2 victories were definitely, statement victories. They came from behind, they overcame adversity, and they didn't really seem to ever get rattled by what they were facing. And instead, the Black Bears just do what they do best. They go out there and they win some hockey games.
Well, Binghamton fell behind 2-0 in both games, Friday and Saturday, against the Port Huron Prowlers. Those games were back up in Michigan. Binghamton returns home on February 28th. Against the Danbury Hat Tricks. More on that throughout tonight's broadcast. But they fall behind 2-0 both games. They battle back, and in both games they have the lead. Port Huron was able to tie it up and even reclaim the win on reclaim the lead on Saturday. Garrett Sargis tied the game with 12 seconds left to go, and then Mac Jansen and Nick Swain both score in the shootout to defeat the Prowlers in the extra frame 2-1. And they skated away with the extra point on Saturday.
Yeah, delaying that bus start, right? The Black Bears were just able to get themselves into good scoring opportunities and proving that they're never down until they're down. And Garrett Sargis with, what'd you say, was it 12 or 13 seconds?
12 seconds
12
left.
seconds. I remember watching. It was just fantastic. The puck found him right in the spot, and he was able to punch one home. And I know he had he got one wiped off the board earlier in the game, right? So
literally like 5 minutes.
5 minutes earlier, right? So able to bounce back there and not let that affect him. And you could see Sarge's veteran presence and his veteran mindset, and you could tell that he's been around the block and he's a smart player.
He didn't let it get to him either that he had a goal taken off the board, which from my vantage point definitely looked like it should have counted. I don't think there should have been any penalty on the play, and the Black Bears found themselves actually on the PK after that goal getting wiped out as well. But you know what? That's in the past. Now the Black Bears look towards the future. You're listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental makes your smile their priority. You can call and schedule an appointment by giving them a ring at 607-545-4148. We're running a little bit behind schedule up in Watertown. Well, that's the status quo, unfortunately. We got 7:30 starts both tonight and tomorrow night on Saturday. Worth noting, Binghamton will be wearing their alternate green jerseys both nights this weekend. Tonight is Star Wars night up at the Watertown Municipal Arena, and for the second straight weekend, the Black Bears are going to try to take down the home team while they're celebrating Star Wars night. Let's see if that has any more pep in the step for the Black Bears. But until then, we're going to take a quick time out here on the pregame show. We'll be back with more, talk about the lineup tonight, getting you ready for the first period. We're back with you right after this.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Black Bears and Wolves getting ready to drop the puck. They are getting set here for opening face-off tonight as they have turned off the lights at the Watertown Municipal Arena. Getting set here for puck drop between the Wolves and the Black Bears. It's been a while since we've seen the Watertown Wolves in action, Cole, but they've made some trades the last week. We're gonna see some new faces as well tonight, or I should say familiar faces. No stranger to the Black Bears, but finding a new home with the Wolves.
Yeah, I believe you're talking about Dmitry Kuznetsov, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, Kuznetsov finds his way here after a season down in, well, I think this was season 2 or 3 for him down with Baton Rouge. He had found a bit of a home there, makes the trade this week up to Watertown, and he'll make his debut tonight, we believe. And Kuznetsov's a crafty player, and he definitely is a difference maker, and Watertown in need of some offense. Certainly going to get some here with Dmitry Kuznetsov.
Also, they've signed a new goaltender, Jaden Lee, went to Lebanon Valley College, and if that sounds familiar, it's because it's the same place that former Black Bear and current Watertown Wolf, Darian Binchik, went to school. Also, former Black Bear, Blake Tosto. All three of which played at the same time at Lebanon Valley College, not too far down the road in Pennsylvania. So we will look to see if he makes his FPHL debut tonight. If not, then he will back up Matt Lenz, who is their only goaltender of record left on the active roster after they dealt Brendan Colgan down to PD earlier this week. So a couple of news and notes for the Watertown Wolves on that side of things while they're getting ready for the starting lineup here. UHS Sports Medicine Injuries and Scratches update for the Black Bears. And if you remember what Coach Sherwood talked about at Tully's earlier this week, he said don't get too connected to the line pairings as it's going to be a constant revolving door this weekend for the Black Bears because CJ Stubbs and Gavin Yates are both out with suspensions due to last Saturday's conflicts with the Port Huron Prowlers. So the Black Bears are only going to skate 9 people up front, realistically 8, but a big surprise in the third line center position. Cole, I'll let you break the news to everybody at who's skating with the third line tonight, playing up with the forwards.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen some lineup changes, right? You remember the historical Connor McAnanima playing forward. This time, a change is going to be Dan Weber. Will be slotting into that third line center position, number 61. Play his, I think this is his first pro game at forward. I can't remember him doing it ever before, but
I don't think he has
I don't think
either.
he has, so he'll slide up to that C3 position.
He was practicing in a different colored jersey than what he's used to. Typically, the defenders wear the black jerseys no matter what. And on some days, the forwards altogether will wear green, or they'll be sorted by their lines: red, blue, gray, white, whatever, and then yellow for no contact. And Dan Weber was in a gray jersey with the other third liners. And I was like, did we just forget to do the laundry? Like, did Aiden and Jeets fall asleep on the job a little bit? No, that was planned. Dan Weber is going to take some face-offs tonight, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it throughout the contest as well. Also, making his pro debut, Sam Holy slots in. He's going to play with Cam Cervoni tonight on the blue line. So Binghamton is going to skate 6 defenders, and Sam Holy is going to make his professional debut.
Yeah, I met Sam yesterday. Seemed like a great guy. He came off practice, stayed on later than what he needed to do to get his work done. Seemed real happy to be here, and he's a big body at 6'4", 215, and He's going to make a difference on that defensive presence in the line. I expect him and Cervoni to turn into that lockdown defensive pair that really forces teams into mistakes at their own blue line.
He's a big defender. He stands at 6'4" without skates, and then he's 215 as well. So hopefully he's going to be pushing people out of the way of Dominic Tomei. That way he can get a clean line of sight at the puck tonight. He will start in between the pipes. More on that in just a moment. We are going to take our final time out of the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. They're getting ready to sing the national anthem up at the Watertown Municipal Arena. So we will step aside, and then we'll have first period action coming up between the Black Bears and the Wolves when we come back right after this.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears! Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Had to call a quick audible on that. Looks like they're announcing the entire Wolves lineup tonight on their Star Wars night. They are wearing specialty jerseys, and they're coming out of the tunnel with lightsabers, and we're going to give you a quick sneak peek at what things look like tonight for the Watertown Wolves. They're in R2-D2 uniforms, their traditional blue pants, and then their specialty jerseys coming out with lightsabers as well. You know, funny thing is, droids did not handle lightsabers in the movies, but you know what? I love Star Wars, and I'm excited for it, and it looks like they have jerseys with names on the back, so that's going to make it kind of easy on us.
Doubly excited, right?
It is. Now, of course, I don't know if all those numbers are going to match up, but hopefully we get into a good rhythm as the game progresses here. So they are pausing right now for the national anthem. We're cut it back here to the studio real quick. Little extended pregame show. So Dominic Tomei is going to start for the Black Bears. It's all part of our D-squared home improvement goaltending matchup. Build your dream home into a reality with all the phases of home improvement. Contact our friends at D-squared, and they'll help you get started today. Dom comes in with a record of 22-0 on the season, a 2.08 goals against average, and a save percentage of .922. Now, if my eyes did not deceive me, it looked like Matt Lenz was going to be starting in between the pipes tonight for the Wolves. He is a goaltender of record of 6-7-2 on the year, a 456 goals against average, and an 891 save percentage. He had been primarily serving as the backup behind Brendan Colgan, but with Colgan out and Jaden Lee in as a new signee for the Wolves, they're going to look to Lenz to kind of help spark them the rest of the way as they make a push for that final playoff spot.
What was that record again?
6-7-2.
Oh. You don't get it.
No, see, I was looking to my color analyst to provide some analysts.
Yeah, right over the head. No, but yeah, Lenz is with a tough task here today. I'm sure he didn't realize he was going to be starting until Colgan was shipped out a little earlier this week, and now forced into the pressure of the situation, forced into the limelight against the reigning FPHL Commissioner Cup champion and the leading team in the Empire. It's not going to be an easy task tonight for Mr. Lenz, who's 6-7-2. 6-7-2.
Okay. Well, eventually Cole was trying to stop making the same joke.
Did you get it yet?
The Black Bears and the Wolves are getting ready to square off in the FW Web Company first period. You can visit them in nearby 62 Griswold Street, right outside downtown Binghamton, or online anytime at fwweb.com. That's fwweb, WEBB.com. Ceremonial puck drop getting ready to go underway. Tyson Kirkby and Stephen Kling will take part. Black Bears will be outfitted in their alternate green jerseys all weekend long. And Watertown will be wearing the Star Wars night jerseys tonight, and I've been told they're wearing a different jersey tomorrow as well. Both games going to be slotted for 7:30 start times. It is 7:47 as we try to get started here tonight. So Coach Sherwood, Coach Quinville, manning the bench for the Black Bears. Justin Coachman, the bench boss for the Watertown Wolves. And unfortunately, they have the wrong logo up on the scoreboard. We are indeed not the Danbury Hat Tricks, but use your imagination and pretend it's a Black Bear.
Someone's going to have to do some explaining.
Somebody will.
Some oversight.
And just a little bit. All right, so we're going to go ahead and try to get this one started off. If you hear our friend Jeff Barrett and Connor in the background, we are listening to their live feed as well, as we are officially underway here in the FW Web Company first period. Black Bears in green will dump the puck all the way down, looking for an early icing call. Linesman says no, and that actually forces Lenz to cover up a puck inside the blue paint. 15 seconds gone, and now the Black Bears with an offensive zone draw.
Yeah, gets a little more active than he thought he'd be in the first 15 seconds. Has to just take that puck, cover up, and now, like you said, an offensive zone draw with a goalie that's just coming in off warm-ups. Not really what you want.
Garrett Sargis, the birthday boy, Kyle Steffen, and Nick Swain start for the Black Bears. Tonight, part of our A&C Heating and Air Conditioning starting lineup. Scott Ramekers and Jesse Anderson back on the blue line playing in front of Dominic Tomei. Wolves risk the first shot of the game. Blockered away by Tomei from just inside the blue line. Black Bears set up for the breakout behind the net. You can see the official holding on to the net to make sure that he didn't get in the way of the Black Bears. Trying to get this puck out. Late developing 2-on-1. Swain trying to send it across to Steffen. And it ends up down low at the goal line. Pushed up the wall. And Corrigan finds the outlet pass. This is Marquise Grant Mentis, who the Black Bears have not played against this season, but he has played against the Black Bears in years past. He's wearing the number 39 jersey. They refer to him in a lot of places as MGM. Very catchy nickname. And he dumps the puck in, but it is offside against the Wolves.
Yeah, he's bounced around a bit over the last few years. I'm sure we've seen him. I'm trying to think of where exactly we've seen MGM, but nothing
Elmira.
really. Elmira. I'm trying
Hudson Valley.
Yeah, trying to exactly think. I think there was even some more, too, but I can't put my finger quite on it. But he, as you heard Jeff Barrett maybe say through the headset, he's going to bring some speed to this team that they need. They need that offense to get going. Wasn't too bad against Blue Ridge last week, but just the defense made it look worse than it was.
That puck rolls into the crease where Linz would just melt it down. So they're flipped from the neutral zone into the offensive side, and the Black Bears try to get set up here. Minute 14 gone. Kirkby now paired up with Bondarenko and Mac Jansen. Jansen with 4 points both nights last weekend against the against the Port Huron Prowlers, as that puck hits MGM. He might have knocked his skate blade off, but Binghamton comes back into the zone. First shot of the game for Binghamton is absorbed by Linz, comes off the stick of Ivan Bondarenko, who was dealing with a nagging injury Saturday's game, but we really only saw him play the third period in special team situations. Unfortunately, though, a lot of special team situations in that third period against Port Huron.
Yeah, Yvonne practiced a bit this week. You see that he was trying to figure out, what to do around that nagging concern, and seems like he found a way to get through it.
Puck one back to Cervoni at the blue line, and as soon as we see him step into screen, we're going to get a look at Sam Holy wearing the number 6 jersey. There he is, pushing the puck down low, his first touch as a professional hockey player. Spent 3 years at Northland College, and then also spent his final season at Beloit College. Both of those schools are up in Wisconsin. And really excited to see what he can deliver for the Black Bears. This one will come all the way back down, and it is indeed icing against the Wolves. So this will be coming all the way back into the Watertown into the ice. Binghamton will change.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Mr. Holy coming all the way from Wisconsin. When he said that, I almost did a double take. Quite a far way to come, but made his way to Binghamton this week. Has been practicing with the team and looking to make an impact.
Played 93 games across the 4 seasons, 2 different schools at the NCAA Division III ranks. Doesn't have the most amount of points in the world, but when you're gifted with the frame that he is, you're probably not playing a ton of offense. You're more worried about protecting the house and boxing people out. There's a tip on by Swain down low, trying to go above the shoulder of Linz, but the goaltender holds the post and gets a whistle as Binghamton continuing to pour on some shots early here in the first 2 minutes and change.
Which is exactly what you want off a goalie who hasn't played that much over the last few weeks. You want to just keep peppering him, and that is seemingly the Binghamton mindset. Throw as many shots to nets as possible.
Not too many times the Black Bears in recent years have gone to the Watertown Municipal Arena and there's been a lack of offense. They've been getting the shots on. It's just a matter of how many end up going into the back of the net. Wouldn't be surprised if the Black Bears finish in the high 40s or even in the 50s tonight in terms of shots on goal. That one will go wide, and it'll go to the far wall where that's Anderson, saw the 7. And Cervoni and Anderson playing the same side of the ice normally, and this one's poked back out into the neutral zone, and now comes all the way back for Scott Ramekers. He'll trade places with Jesse, and Anderson flies across the blue line, has the puck on his backhand, goes around the cage looking for a friend to pass to, and will cycle the puck down low. Nobody in that far corner. That allows the Wolves the opportunity to get to the puck first, as they will play keep away, turnover to the Black Bears on the far side. Now Binghamton coming back, trying to generate some offense, but it's poked off the stick, and here come the Wolves on a breakaway. That one goes off the post. Tomei's looking for the loose puck. It squirted out from behind him. Black Bears get to the rebound, and they clear. Tomei goes to the corner to retrieve his stick. Watertown almost had the first goal of the game again. That would have been the 3rd straight game the Black Bears gave up the first goal. And this will come back out towards the blue line, but we do have a penalty getting called here. 3 minutes and 38 seconds into the contest. Binghamton going to be headed to the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. You can see Tomei trying to locate where that puck was. Came away on a breakaway. And taking a look, I believe that is Corrigan who shot the puck. Unfortunately, that 44 is not on the roster. So that is unfortunate, as the kids would say.
That's what we call brutal.
So 3:28's time in the penalty. Black Bears are guilty. I believe it was slashing. So the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill is out there on the ice right now for the Black Bears. They come into the night operating at 89%, which is top of the FPHL. Filipoff will drop the pass back, and now Klink will come over the line for the Wolves' far side. Klink over to Mishkin. Chernyuk now tries to fire. It'll be blocked and knocked back out to Chernyuk at the red line. Binghamton able to get a partial change to get 2 forwards off. Defense has to stay on, though. Remember, Black Bears are without Dan Stone this weekend. He's on the inactive list. So Binghamton still playing with 6 defensemen, just 9 forwards, Dan Weber being that 9th forward. So PK work for the Black Bears still as it gets sent up top. Benchik going across to Chernyuk. Benchik gets it back. Her fine down low. Little give and go action. Michigan sending it across. They're looking for the one touch on the back door. Slides through the blue paint and out. Black Bears are able to get the clear, but not deep. Quick re-entry for the Wolves. Klink pushing the left wing side. Saucered ahead. Filipov gets his stick lifted. And Binghamton gets to that loose puck first. They will send it all the way down the ice.
Yeah, I would rather see Benchik just shoot that puck. Instead, he decides to make that one extra pass and ends up biting him before he can get an opportunity. I believe it's DeRazio in the box on that penalty.
So 5 minutes gone here. FW Web Company first period. Grant Mentis playing it ahead to Reeder. Now Newman now at the half wall. Playing a game of catch with Reeder. 10 seconds left to go on the power play. DeRazio is up and ready. Still behind the goal line. DeRazio steps out of the penalty box. The Black Bears kill off the first penalty of the game. Weber will shoot it around the wall. We're back to even strength, and Binghamton can get their 5-on-5 units back out there on the ice. Grant Mentis trying to dangle through a couple of defenders. Gets around Weber, but Black Bears are able to get a loose puck from the half wall, and now Binghamton trying to transition defense into offense. Wolves with 1 shot on goal in that power play sequence. Binghamton able to hold it in at the line. Empty net. Bingo, they score right on the doorstep. Tyson Kirkby opens the scoring as the Black Bears kill off the first penalty. They hold a puck in at the blue line. And Tyson Kirkby with a yawning net makes no mistake. Easy tip-in goal for the captain.
Yeah, this was a beautiful pass, cross seam, and Lenz just doesn't get over in time at all. Doesn't even seem to read it right. Kirkby, that's one of the easier ones he's going to score, and I'm sure he would take that opportunity to bank every chance he gets.
We're going to see who gets the assist in just a little bit, but Tyson Kirkby will get the goal. That is his 14th goal of the season for the Black Bears. Missed a lot of time early in the year, but now in the push towards the playoffs for the Black Bears, they're going to need their captain more than ever, especially when they're down players like Gavin Yates and CJ Stubbs up front. Giveaway by Binghamton. Klink tries to fire, but it does go off the glass, back onto the stick of the Black Bears. They go out wide. Moving with speed is Weber. Drop pass over for DeRazio. Centering out in front. Weber trying to whack at it. Emery's unmarked on the post. Gets there, and he scores. Black Bears score twice in the exact same spot. This time, it's Everson Emery knocking it in right on the doorstep. Black Bears, 2 goals in 30 seconds, and they lead 2-0.
Well, you know who that was generated by was Dan Weber with a great effort there to keep that play alive and keep that puck bouncing around. Everson Emery gets himself in the right place at the right time, and he's able just to bang one home, and all of a sudden the Binghamton lead grows to 2-0 in a matter of a blink.
I actually lied. It was 31 seconds. So close to getting that 30-second threshold.
How could you be wrong with that math? Come on.
I know. I got too excited.
Goodness.
Well, the Black Bears have 2 5-on-5 goals in a span of 31 seconds. The first coming from Tyson Kirkby, the second from Emerson Emery. Emery gets his 3rd goal of the season. And Black Bears looking for more. Leaving guys unmarked in the high slot. Not a recipe for success for Watertown, as they're now playing from behind. Binghamton scored 2 goals on 6 shots so far. Benchik gets it from behind his own cage and will send that one into the safety netting, which runs all the way around the arena. Back up at Watertown, in case you forgot, it does go out of play. No penalty will be called. Taking a timeout. Black Bears lead 2-0. Back with you right after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Brinty with you here. Black Bears lead this game 2-0. Goals by Tyson Kirkby and Emerson Emery. Kirkby gets his 14th of the season, and Emery gets his 3rd. And good to see a depth guy like Emerson Emery get rewarded with a goal here. It gets the second one of the game, gives the Black Bears a little bit of insurance early in this contest.
I believe it's a new career high for Emerson Emery. I think he had 2 last year, so now up to 3.
So good on Emerson. Excited for him, and we're seeing who else gets on the score sheet here tonight. Black Bears lead 2-0. They're out shooting the opposition 6-1 so far. As Grant Mintis skates over the blue line, puts on a nice little dangle. Remember, Watertown was inches away from scoring the first goal of the night. They hit a post on the breakaway that would have made it 1-0. Now Jansen going 2-on-2, looking for the trail man to catch up with Bondarenko and Kirkby as it goes off the wall up top, and that will elude Jesse Anderson. That went off his hand back into the Black Bears side of the ice. So now the Black Bears will come up the wall. Stretch pass too far ahead of the wingers, and this will be icing against Binghamton.
Well, they're keeping that pressure up on Lenz, which is exactly what you want to do. You don't want to feel comfortable and park the bus, especially this early in the game. You want to keep the pressure, get that lead even higher, and just keep the Wolves out of this game as long as you can. Hopefully keep them out of it for the entire 60 if you can get the lead up far enough and the play dominant enough.
Offensive zone draw for the Wolves. It goes over to the far side, trying to find an opening in the passing lanes, but the Black Bears doing a good job of keeping the opposition at the wall. That is knocked around a couple of bodies. That's one of the newcomers, Ocean Eklund. Say that 5 times fast, wearing the number 5 jersey. He's one of their rookie defensemen, as this one will come all the way off the wall. I don't think it's going to have enough for icing. Binghamton gets a much-needed line change here early after they were hemmed in after that last icing call. It's so weird seeing Dan Weber up the ice on the forecheck that it's kind of messing with my head a little bit.
I love it.
Dabari had his pocket picked. Binghamton now outletting the puck far side. Emery with the second goal of the game goes out wide, passes it off the back wall to Cervoni, pinching in. Double team down low for the Wolves. It allows a man to get open behind the net. Emery trying to send it up top for Holy, and that'll ricochet off of his skate. Stefan was holding the spot for the defender joining the rush. And here just glided on ahead, looking for Jacob Shankar. What do you think of Shankar's play last week in Port Huron, Cole?
I think that he did exactly his role to a T and was a difference maker, able to just make Port Huron uncomfortable, able just to get himself into good spots and create for his team even when he didn't have the puck, or even if he didn't get on the score sheet. He did a real nice job of making his impact felt for, I would say, the full 60, but 65 and change in night 2 and 60 in night 1.
Black Bears and Wolves will also meet tomorrow night as well. It will be a 7:30 start time once again. Filipov now skating out wide. Lathan with the shoulder for him into the wall. As Filipov and Lathan get in a battle now behind the net. They're fighting for control. Chernyuk trying to reverse course. It is overskated by Klink. Black Bears trying to go for the breakaway to spring Nick Swain. Just runs a little bit too far in front. Swain gets there first in tight. Lynn's able to make the save that time, robbing Garrett Sargis right on the doorstep. That time it was the different post The Black Bears were trying to get one past Lenz, but he's able to make the save. That'll send us to our second media timeout of the night. Black Bears beat out the icing call. They lead 2-0. We're back with you right after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti with you. Black Bears lead this one 2-0. Goals by Tyson Kirkby and Emerson Emery, as Wolves try to work through a little bit of technical difficulties right now with the live stream. We should be good to go ahead and resume, Cole, so let's go ahead and get that back on the game feed here. Everything looks good. Black Bears are leading this game 2-0, and they're looking for more. Now back in play. Swain trying to show off his stick handling capabilities, but gets double team, pushed off the puck. Grant Mentis sending it across the ice all the way on the steal, and Benchik wisely will just play it back in to the defensive side for the Wolves. Now Grant Mentis comes through the middle circle, comes across the line. Thought he might have been offside, losing control of the puck, but it goes to the far wall, held in by the Wolves. And they go a low drive wrist shot that Tomei has to kick away. Only the second shot on goal for the Wolves in the first 10 minutes and change of the game, as the Black Bears now come back the other way. Ramaker's pass doesn't get through, and now Dabari 1-on-2, and he stood up at the blue line. Ryder against Ramaker's down low. Scotty will brush off that hit, and that is going to be flipped out by Mac Jansen. Back to the center ice circle. Wolves try to touch up. Dabari was coming out of the zone with his momentum, so he'll peel back instead and played over to Reeder far side. Off the wall, nobody home on the right wing slot. And Binghamton comes away with another possession once again. Now the Black Bears coming up ice. This is Jesse Anderson. Backhander all the way across, looking for the one touch, and they score again. Black Bears have been getting the easy tip-in goals. I believe Anderson redirected it from Bondarenko. Jesse Anderson back on the score sheet, and the Black Bears lead 3-0 here in period number 1.
Well, that goal came similar to where they scored the other two, right on that doorstep, as you mentioned. I believe same side as well. Great pass from Bondarenko, and Jesse gets that stick in the right spot, able to meet the puck that Bondo sent over there, and all of a sudden a 3-spot put up on Lenz and the Wolves in the first 12 minutes.
11 minutes and 26 seconds time of the goal. Jesse Anderson, so 3 different goal scorers for the Black Bears in the first period. That's the definition of sharing the wealth. Now they're looking for their 4th. Bondarenko skating into the dots, cuts to the front of the net, trying to leave the drop pass for Kirkby. Backhander never got across, and the Wolves dodge a bullet there. Now a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Chernyuk playing a game of catch with Filipov, a knuckle puck knocked away by Tomei. Zimmerman able to hold it in on the near side wall. Back out through the center ice circle. Wolves try to touch up, but Kirkby does an excellent job of lifting his stick. He'll leave it at the line for Jansen. Sending it across. That hopped over Shankar's stick. And now in front of the Wolves bench. They will come back the other way with it. Did you maybe think that Justin Coachman maybe go to the new kid, Jaden Lee? Try to go for change up maybe the attitude a little bit?
I think it's a very, very tough task to ask your rookie goaltender to come in against the defending champion, top of the Empire Division Black Bears, down by 3.
I believe that was Cervoni who broke his stick. New player comes onto the ice. It exploded while he was trying to clear. That's what the driftwood was in the middle of the ice. McDonald's shot is knocked down by Tomei. I was going to say absorbed, but puck stays in play, and we continue to move on. Cross corner dump in. Weber, first man in. Still weird. Emery's pass all the way across, fires, and that one's a goal too. 4-0 Black Bears. Scott Ramekers with a howitzer shot. 6:45 left to go in the first period, and Scotty gets his name on the sheet. A one-timer with the puck that just drifted over to his forehand, puts it into the corner, and Black Bears now lead 4-0.
That puck was moving in slow motion when it found its way over to Scotty, and he sped it up real fast. We were talking to Scotty before he left for Watertown today, and he jokingly said he was going to score all 12 goals. Well, he's got 1 on the weekend.
It is 4-0 Binghamton, and we have 6:45 left to go here in the first period. I think they started this game on time.
Well, they did. Everyone else didn't.
Anderson's shot going to be blocked on the way through. I believe Filippov lost his stick. Swain staying to work on the forecheck as the Wolves try to pick it out of the corner. Sargis sending it back up top for the latest goal scorer in Ramekers. Wrist shot tries to go through Ryder when it goes into the corner instead. Swain trying to play it around to the far side. It'll find Dabari, and here look for the stretch pass all the way down to Ryder. One-on-one, they find a man in stride. Tomei with a good save there on a partial break. We are going to have a penalty get called here momentarily. Wrist shot goes wide. Binghamton looking for a touch. Tomei has to make another save as the puck ricochets off the end wall. And finally, play gets whistled dead.
Well, I guess it was a penalty. We didn't really see the full thing. It looked like a good back check from, I believe it's probably going to be Anderson if it was Ramekers out there with him. I'm not sure he's the guilty party. It looks like it's Stefan, but either way, what looked to be a good defensive positioning for the Black Bears, making up for lost ground, turns into 2 minutes in the box.
14:04 time in the penalty. Binghamton's taking the only 2 penalties so far in this game. DeRazio took the first at 3:28. Northeastern, go ahead, Cole.
I was going to say, it's getting kind of crazy, Brooks? We've been doing this for so long, I could tell who that was just by the way he skates.
True.
I didn't even have to see the number. The number just confirmed. Once we saw that the way Steph skates at this point, that's I feel like I'm getting old.
Not a place you want to spend on your birthday is the penalty box.
No, that is not. Nobody wants to be alone on their birthday. Oh, Kyle.
So we'll see if they can get the birthday boy a goal here later on in the game. Chernyuk playing it down low. The Wolves trying to use this lifeline to get on the goal sheet. Filippov's tip goes high above the net. Klink from a low angle fires. Tomei steers it away. Back on the far side. Dominic able to get over to that puck as well. You can see Klink's ready for the one-timer in that near side face-off circle. Chernyuk a low drive. Knocked down by Tomei. Gets to the rebound first. And here frees it, earning a whistle with 5:08 left to go here in the FW Web Company first period.
Dom peppered a little bit more on that power play than he was on the first and able to come up with the saves when needed, but defense needs to do a better job of getting in the way of shot and breaking up passing lanes.
Black Bears will get some new PKers on the ice. Sargis and Bondarenko up front. Durazio, excuse me. And I believe that is Scott Ramekers, the other defender. Low drive caught from Grant Mintis by Tomei. They flip it to the other face-off circle and do it all again.
Dom had seen enough of that, just content with holding on for another whistle. Instead, he'll go to his blocker side.
And you see Grant Mintis try to lean on that stick a little bit to make sure it's not cracked. Tried to flex it real quick to make sure he can still fire those one-timers. Typically, that's when you break your stick the most, is when you fire a 1T, as they call it. Grant Mintis, Brant called it a 1T last week. Steph called it a 1T in practice this week. Because Brant Sher was talking about he wanted to make sure that we got his backside 1T at the farm on film. As Tomei will make another save. That'll send us to a media timeout where maybe talk more hockey lingo when we come back after this. But the Black Bears lead 4-0 up in Watertown.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here with you. A couple of Black Bears already with multiple points tonight. We got able to get the assists written down while we were at that last media timeout. Durazio, 2 assists. Kirkby with a goal and an assist. Bondarenko, 2 helpers. Dan Weber, 2 helpers as a forward. And Emerson Emery, a goal and an assist as well. So, for some reason, it says that Watertown is still at commercial. Apologies here for that. There we go. All right. Now that we're back to the action here, Binghamton looking to keep building on this 4-0 lead that they have, and I don't think you could really ask for a better start if you're the Black Bears. 4 even-strength goals from 4 different players. Bondarenko and Durazio both with 2 assists each. Kirkby with a goal and assist, and Emery with the same stat line as well. So, depth scoring, Jesse Anderson and Scott Ramakers both with 1 point. They have a goal so far in this one.
Yeah, and I mean, that third line was a bit mishmashed together between adding Weber, the defenseman, up as playing center, but 2 points tonight seems to be working. So, great job by that line to contribute once again.
And McDonald now trying to dance through the Black Bears defense. Unfortunately right now, except for those 2 power plays that the Wolves have been on, you're not really seeing a whole bunch of the team offense for the Wolves. It's a lot of trying to play a little bit of hero ball so far. At least that's what I'm seeing, Cole.
Maybe a bit of a mishmash with some of the new guys coming in, still trying to learn each other's tendencies, and it's hard to get crisp in the middle of the season with new line mates, even harder when everyone's new and fresh.
Weber slaps that one off the wall, and it will go into the neutral zone. Binghamton is 2 for 2 on the PK tonight. As shots on goal, though, are only 10-9, favoring the Black Bears. So Watertown only trails in that category by 1, but a lot of theirs are one and done, where the Black Bears are getting some sustained pressure. They're also beating the Watertown skaters up the ice and leaving that back post open. Right there, prime example. Emerson Emery almost just got his second. Pass from Shankar just goes through the blue paint, hopped over the stick at Emery. Black Bears, though, applying pressure on the forecheck. They come away with the steal, trying to find the defenseman joining the rush in Cervoni. But now Philip Hoff back the other way for the Wolves. He backhands one in, a one-timer that goes wide up to Mays Cage. Paddle down on the near side, trying to knock away the rebound. Mishkin applying pressure against Lathland. And Black Bears go off the wall for Emery out into the neutral zone as Weber takes a peek at what's behind him and will just dump it in as the Black Bears trying to go back to work on the forecheck. McDonald getting pressured. 2:45 left to go here in the first period as the Black Bears get ready to change lines. Swain's marking the man behind the cage now. At the half wall, knocked down at the red line. Grant Mentis now coming across the blue line. Trying to dangle around the defense again. Tamay will outlet the puck himself, getting active and tight with the stick. Here come the Black Bears. Steffen dropping it back for Swain. Wrist shot back over to Steffen. A little shot pass, maybe a pass off the pad. As we'll go far side, skating in or fire and score. 5-hole goal. And the Black Bears have a 5-0 lead. Austin Durazio back in the goal column, picking up right where he left off last weekend in Port Huron. all Black Bears in period number 1. 5 different goal scorers in the frame. That's the 3rd point of the night for D-Raz, as Binghamton has blown the doors open on this one.
D-Raz just the good knowledge to know when to jump up on the play. Here he goes right here. You'll see at the top of the screen, jumping up right to that dot and gets himself a nice space and lane, and nothing Lentz could do as he goes 5-hole on him.
So 2-minute warning here up in the FW Web Company first period. The Black Bears have 5 goals on 11 shots in the opening frame. And what does look like a pretty packed out night for Star Wars night for Watertown, crowd's gone a little bit quiet.
Couldn't even think of a good Star Wars pun for what's going on here.
I did, but in poor taste, I think. Shout out Alderon. As this puck goes from the low circle into the netting, it'll go out of play with 89 seconds left to go.
Proud of that one?
Not really. That's the only one I can think of.
All right, well, I would say they have C3PO goals.
I haven't used this in a while.
Yeah, man, whatever. Everyone's a critic.
That's true. Big thank you to everybody hanging out with us tonight on YouTube. Don't forget, after 20 minutes of play, we will have the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, where we'll have the out-of-town scoreboard update. And, whoa, looks like somebody crashed into the net as they were switching the cameras up a little bit on us here. 80 seconds left to go in the frame. We'll have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. We're taking a look at the MBT Bank stat sheet through 20 minutes. And also, we're due Ask the Broadcast. Maybe people will ask us some Star Wars-related questions. Last week, I did do Ask the Broadcast by myself.
I know, I asked.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I do remember.
It was sweet that you said you'd be my Valentine.
If nobody else.
I wasn't going to ask. Did you not see my next comment?
I did not. I stopped looking after the
I
first
said
one.
you're the only one for me, Brooks.
No. Dan Weber's about to take this face off right here.
Here we go, Weebs.
Let's lock in. Weber pushes it to the side, and I'm going to blame his winger on that one. I think that was a good face-off win by Weber. Here come the Wolves back the other way. Backhander to May. Wow. Flashes the leather. How about that? Beautiful backhand move by the Wolves, but Dominic Tomei was ready for it. Down in the splits, flashing the windmill.
Holy moly. Able just to take that puck from the goal line, bring it right back as Tomei never out of the play.
Offensive zone draw for the Wolves. Michigan not able to win it back. Shankar knocks it back towards the wall. Wolves fire a knuckle puck that gets blocked by a couple of bodies. Chernyuk skates in at the blue line. Little toe drag move right into the chest of Tomei. It's a body save. Now Weber with control with Anderson. Could be a 2-on-1 for the Black Bears. Anderson ahead to Weber. Not able to catch up to it in the nick of time was Lieutenant Dan. It's a puck in the corner that's tied up. Mishkin and a couple of guys in green able to get there, but this one's going to be flipped out, and that goes off the ceiling. Low ceiling, remember, in Watertown. I know it's been a few years since we've been there.
It's been a while, dude. We got to get back there. What if we just go for a vacation? Like this summer, you and me, Watertown. We'll bring everyone in the office. We'll just have a good time. We'll just hang out. I've never really got to see the town. Like, we only get to see the arena.
It's always dark when we go to Watertown.
Yeah, even like when we get there early, too. I want to see the town.
Face-off one back by Sargis as we resume play. Ends up going down low and tight. Swain carrying around, has it on the forehand. Trying to outweigh another empty net goal. I believe that is the birthday boy, Kyle Steffen, knocking it in. Is he going to lead the line? Yes, he is. So Kyle Steffen gets the birthday goal, and the Black Bears have 6 different goal scorers in the period as they lead 6-0. I forgot to hit the button, but you know what? Point stays the same. 6 even strength goals, and it's a boat race in Watertown.
They keep this up, they're going to hit Kyle Steffen's age number with how many goals they scored. Just able to get that puck out in front and able to find the empty net there and beat Lentz pretty easily.
That was a good one.
You like that one?
That was a good one.
What's he, like 18, 20?
Unfortunately not. Watertown, though, is going to get on the board, break the bid for the shutout, as Quinn Shevers goes above the arm of Dominic Tomei. That'll end the Binghamton scoring run. So the Wolves bounce back to end the period. Binghamton got the first 6 goals. Watertown got the 7th. And it is now a 5-goal lead for the Black Bears as Quinn Shevers gets on the board and gives the Wolves something to be excited about a little bit in the dying seconds of the period.
Yeah, that was a good goal. Just able to pick the top shelf sock drawer there and beat Tomei. And Brooks, I thought of a pun. You ready? You know how you called it a boat race? You could say it's a speeder race.
Oh, I was going to say pod race.
Pod race. That too.
Well, that is the end of the first period. The Black Bears score the first 6 goals. The Watertown Wolves get the last one. 6 different goal scorers for Binghamton. All 7 goals come at even strength. We have another Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up after 20 minutes of play. Don't go anywhere, folks. A lot to get to. Short amount of time to do so. We're back with you right after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Apple Lincoln. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
All right. Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse riding by. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. We can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. We're working on getting the camera back up and operational. But for right now, we can still go through the MBT stats through 20 minutes of play. Black Bears lead this one 6-1. That's the most important stat that we're going to say tonight. A great first period for the Black Bears. 6 goals on only 13 shots. And we've seen the Black Bears put up some big numbers in terms of shots on goals, especially against the Wolves. But they're doing a good job of beating the Wolves down the ice. And a lot of these goals are coming from very in tight, short distances, Cole.
Yeah, and they just seem to be moving quicker than the Wolves and able to beat them a little bit easier to the spots and get themselves into good positions on which they're trying to score, and they are scoring, and it's really been a tough go of it for the Wolves these past few games. I mean, I thought about it over when we were break. These last 7 periods, they've given up 25 goals. You can't give up 25 goals in 7 periods and expect to win hockey games. So the Black Bears just need to keep that race going, need to keep their energy up and intensity on the ice, and the Wolves just need to get back to the drawing board and figure something out.
Wolves had the only 2 power plays in that period. They did get a goal late with 11 seconds left to go in the period. However, they are 0 for 2 on the man advantage. I believe they only have 2 shots on goal during the man-up situations. Shots on goal, 13 for the Black Bears and 12 for the Wolves. That's a look at our NBT stats through 1 period of play. All Black Bears in the first 20 minutes. We're going to take a timeout, come back, update you what's going on across the out-of-town scoreboard, and also get to our favorite intermission segment, Ask the Broadcast. We're back with you after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that? A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you? Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody, to the Black Bears studio, getting you set here for period number 2. But this is a part of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard right now. No other game has as many goals as the Black Bears.
Would be tough
in the first period, but got a couple of scores to update you on. PD leads Columbus 2-0. Port Huron leads Topeka 1-0. Remember, they played last night in the shootout.
Oh, yeah. Port Huron avenged themselves in the shootout.
They did, got their first shootout victory of the season. Athens leads Baton Rouge 3-0, and no score yet between the Thunderbirds and Moccasins. So no score yet between Twin City and Monroe. Athens leads Baton Rouge 3-0. Port Huron leads Topeka 1-0. PD over Columbus right now 2-0. That game in the first intermission as well. Actually, no, they're in the second period. My apologies. And then Danbury, forgot to read this one earlier. Danbury and Indiana tied at 1 in the second period. So Sentinels and Hat Tricks knotted up at 1 apiece. Now let's look at our out-of-town scoreboard FPHL edition. While we have some time during the intermission, and before we get to Ask the Broadcast, big day of international hockey. Team Canada came from behind, defeat Finland 3-2 in overtime today. So they punched their ticket to the gold medal game, and United States took care of Slovakia and punched their ticket for the much-anticipated matchup coming up on Sunday morning. I believe USA finished with a final score of 6-2. So two different semifinal games in the men's ice hockey bracket. Congratulations to the USA women who defeated Canada yesterday in overtime. Hillary Knight, game-tying goal, becomes the first woman hockey player to earn 5 Olympic medals. So congratulations to her, and she's been the figurehead for Team USA for the last couple of years. Cole, I know we had both games on in the office today. What did you like about both of those games?
Has Hillary Knight been doing this for 20 years now?
Correct.
Oh, my goodness. No offense. No offense. Not old.
You're about to get the shovel.
Yeah. All right, what were you asking me?
Pick one thing from each game that you liked.
I like that we're getting a Canada-USA final. I think that's what everyone wanted, right? I mean, if you wanted a gold medal game, that's what you after last year's, what was it called, the Four Nation Face-Off?
Yeah, Four Nation
That's what you wanted, was those two teams meeting together. I'm glad Andre Palat went home early and didn't risk getting hurt in an extra game now that he's with the Islanders. I wish Bo Horvat would do that, but, can't get everything we want. And
what country does Andre Palat play for?
The Czechs, just like Dominic Tomei rooted for. So
okay.
Me and Dominic Tomei both rooting for Czech a little bit,
Tough for Dom because he's the only person who was pulling for Czechia.
Yeah, he booed. Did you hear him boo at Tully's when you said something?
Yeah, I remember that now. So that is pretty neat, and it does set up a early morning Sunday showdown between Canada and Team USA. And I think you're right where that is the matchup that everybody was hoping for in the ice hockey final. It's the final event of the Milan Cortina Olympics. So hopefully it's going to be a good one. We had one close game today in the semifinal go to overtime, and then we had a blowout in the later game. But anytime USA plays Canada, I think it's going to be a battle, and I think a lot of people are going to be excited for the game come Sunday.
I cannot wait to wake up and read the score on my phone.
Yeah, I know, because you won't be awake
I
yet.
will not be awake.
I'll be up. I'll be watching Team USA take on Team Canada.
It's like, think about this, though. Over on the West Coast, that's like 5 in the morning.
Correct.
I don't remember the last time I saw 5 in the morning. I didn't even believe there was a 5 in the morning until someone told me. Did you know that? Did you know there's a 5 in the morning?
Yes.
Next thing they're going to tell me there's a 5:30.
All right. Well, we're going to take another timeout. Go ahead, drop your questions, and if we still have some time at the end of this intermission break, we will answer our favorite YouTube questions when we come back right after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. They're getting ready to go on the ice. So while they are doing so, we have a couple of questions that we're going to try to get to as we get squared away for period number 2.
Got anything good?
Oh,
what do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
Hold on a second. Hit the game feed.
I'll cut it back, but you still want to ask some questions?
Cut the music. We're going to get that in just a second. The whole time we were at intermission, because we're not watching the game feed, unfortunately, they go, it was frozen. So we're going to get the game feed picked back up, or get to your questions in just a little bit. One thing worth noting before we get too far into this, newcomer Jaden Lee from Lebanon Valley College is in between the pipes for the Wolves to start the second period. So new goaltender for the Wolves, as Tomei will push aside the first puck of the night there. Apologies, everybody. Trying to do some live engineering right now as well. Black Bears come back over the offensive line. They got 6 goals in the first period, and now they're looking for more. A stretch pass going back the other way. Wolves come in, denied on the breakaway by Tomei. Low drive is kicked away with the purpose, held in though by Watertown. Klink skates in. Backhand saucer passes stolen by Jansen. Now transitioning back the other way to Garrett Sargis. Hitting the trail man, Durazio. Makes the guy touch the ice. Send it across. Lee with a good save to welcome himself to the pro ranks. Binghamton tries to swarm the puck for the rebound. Grant Mentis cannot get it out. Just shot back in down low. Black Bears got a guy in that corner. They try to send it across for Kirkby. Black Bears have 6 different goal scorers in the contest. We did look at the tape during intermission. They had Durazio for 2 goals. Was indeed Kyle Steffen for the second one. We are 100% about that. So hopefully they get that corrected on the live stat sheets as well. So the birthday boy doesn't have a goal taken away. He does get one as a present, though. Just about 2 minutes gone here in our second period, brought to you by AAA Northway. The Black Bears will come back. Bondarenko now, leaving it back for Durazio. Giving it back to the Russian winger. Touch pass. Durazio shot goes wide. Then the Wolves netminder took out Powers in front of the net. Durazio got it back on the forehand. That one goes a little bit further wide than he intended. Wolves try to clear, and Powers able to muscle that puck out of the zone. Durazio now back the other way for Bondarenko. His wrist shot goes wide of Lee's crease. Over to the far side. Quinn Shevers has the only goal for Watertown in this one. Able to get it back out into the neutral zone. Black Bears waste no time in the neutral zone. They just dump the puck in and they go to work on the forecheck. Powers takes a peek. Has the puck stolen from him. They're looking for Weber in front of the net. He's on the back post. Wrist shot is caught, though, by Jaden Lee, who will hang on 2 minutes and 45 seconds into the second period.
Well, that's a way to introduce yourself for Jaden Lee, and able just to snag a puck there and keep this game to the 5-goal deficit it is. And he's tasked with a tough one here, keeping this game where it is and even coming into this game at all. So we'll see how the rookie fares in game 1.
Oh, Black Bears win the draw. They shoot it in down low. Back at the half wall, Lee able to make another body save. I believe he redirected that one into the curtain. And the referee will blow the play dead as it does go into the netting. So, unfortunately, sorry, mistimed our intermission show, so we weren't able to get to all the questions in a set moment. Somebody did ask, though, what's the most the Black Bears have ever scored in a game? And thanks to intern Jack for getting us this stat while we were back up on the air. The answer is 13 against the Port Huron Prowlers on January 6, 2023. So that is the highest scoring game, or that the Black Bears at least have been a part of.
Is that 3?
On their own end, as Tomei able to make the save.
3 years ago?
Were you doing on-ice interview? No, you would have been back home at Christmas.
Yeah, dude. No. What is it? January what?
January 6th.
Yeah,
you would have been on Christmas break.
Yeah, we're getting old, dude. You starting to feel it in your back yet?
No.
I'm starting to feel it in my back, the knees. Everything's starting to go to the hips.
Kind of feels like the headache I get.
You calling me
every
a headache?
now and then. No.
Say something. I don't know where to go from here, man. Somebody say something.
Inside to be able to make the save. I was waiting to see what your reaction was on that one.
Pause for an awkward silence?
No, I wish we were on camera for that one. All right, now the Black Bears trying to hold it in tight. Sargis calling for it from Cervoni. Great keep at the point by Cervoni. Anderson now back out in there. We're probably going to see a revolving door of defense as well. Black Bears just throw it right back in. Swain, Stefan, and Sargis applying pressure on the forecheck. Grant Mintus will get around Sargis, drives the right wing side, and from distance throws it into the blue paint. Tomei knocks it into the corner, picked off the half wall. Second low drive shot of the shift, and Tomei will just absorb that one with 4 minutes and 10 seconds gone in our second period, brought to you by our good friends at AAA Northway, offering worldwide travel services and their world-famous 24-hour roadside assistance. You can sign up by visiting their their location in Vestal on the Parkway or online at northway.aaa.com. Cole, I know you got some travel coming up. You think you might want to book it through our friends at AAA Northway?
I'm just going back to Long Island, so unless they want to put me on a bus, I don't know if they really can help me there.
Or you know where they can find out? Northway.aaa.com.
Yes, sir.
Black Bears come back over the line, but they are a tad offside. 4 minutes and 30 seconds gone here in our second period.
So that don't seem to be too happy with that offsides call there, do they? The Black Bears, Bondarenko thinking he towed that line, but instead play blown dead, and Black Bears have to start up again.
Black Bears will lose the draw. It's actually slapped back to DeRazio by the Wolves. DeRazio with 3 points on the night, and DeRazio actually fan on that clearing attempt, applying pressure to Tomei, and he will just melt it down. It'll force a whistle. Cole, another question a fan asked while we were calling for them during intermission. What's your favorite moment that you've called for the Black Bears? Now, you've actually had some great games. There was a stretch of games where you were filling in for me while I was away that all of the games went to overtime.
Yeah, that was fun.
You were getting some good games.
That was fun. I remember those. Kyle Steffen, Cam Clark. Favorite moment I called, like play-by-play or like just overall?
Just whatever you were talking, it was your favorite moment.
Oh, probably that Kyle Steffen overtime goal.
DeRazio with a great move. Hold that thought. Send it across. That was almost a moment right there for DeRazio looking for his 4th point of the night. Walked the defender. Pass not able to be handled cleanly. Comes back out into the neutral zone. And now D-Raz comes back up ice once again. Trying to drop it back for Shane Carr. Couldn't settle it on the forehand. Wolves try to clear. Sealed off by Bondarenko. Steps into the circle. Little shoulder fake. Trying to get the defense moving. Comes around the cage. Up top for D-Raz. Wrist shot looking for a tip. Ricochet off of Shane Carr. And Wolves are going to be able to get the clear. 3-on-2 if they hurry. They go out wide. Ryder. Sealed away by Tomei. Pass to nobody, and Weber is going to take that absolutely. Comes back around, and it will roll into the crease of Jaden Lee. That'll send us to a timeout. We'll let you finish that thought on the other side of it, Cole. Black Bears lead the Wolves 6-1. Back with you right after this.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans. Looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here. Cole, I know we cut you off because we thought DeRazio was about to walk a defender and put his second goal of the night in the back of the net, but favorite moment, you were talking about the Kyle Steffen overtime winner. I just wanted to let you finish your thought while you had the opportunity.
Yeah, that one was fun. I mean, you know, I haven't got to call many games in this building like that, you know. A lot of my fill-in games have been on the road. I'll cut us back to the studio, to the game feed right now. But that was a good one. It was an overtime game. It was fun. You got the goal horn and the crowd going in the background. But obviously those two cups got to be your favorite moment overall. They're like kids. You can't love either one of them more, you know, than the other. So I love them equally.
I actually think that's not true. I think the first one I like a little bit better because the Black Bears weren't the favorite going into that playoff run.
I love them both equally, just like parents say with their kids, even if they don't mean it.
Okay, I guess that's good practice, way to get ahead of it. One day, hopefully that pays dividends for you. 7 minutes gone here in the second period. Black Bears touch up. Weber, left wing side, his wrist shot. Knocked away by the defender in front. Black Bears steal it, though, looking for Weber right on the doorstep. Just hopped over his stick. Dan Weber already with 2 assists in the game. Almost got his first goal as a forward. Right there. That would have been his 3rd of the season. Now Filipov coming over with Klink. Looking for Filipov in a little give-and-go action. Well, Black Bears come back the other way. Skate to stick for Anderson coming across the line. Great back check by Mishkin. Knocking it off the Black Bears defender's skate. Oh, but giveaway to Shankar. A backhander in front. They whack at it. Lee has to kick it away near the goal line, and he's able to cover it up.
Well, not doing your goalies any favors there, are you, by giving pucks away like that. Lee having to be active early and just able to close up here and keep his eyes on that puck, keep his body in front of it, and take the angles away.
What have you thought so far, first 7 minutes for Jaden Lee?
I think that he's been impressive because coming in the way he did, cold turkey, first game, to not even, you know, seem rattled or flustered is an impressive feat for the young Mr. Jaden Lee. 23-year-old from Fulton, New York.
And we learned today that Fulton, New York is in Oswego County.
I knew that.
It's not what you said when we were looking it up earlier today.
Just trying to help you, man. Make sure you had all your
momentarily delay here in the broadcast. Another question. This one was directed towards me. This one comes from Jeremy and says, Brooks, what's the big deal with Cookout? We stopped coming home from Florida and we weren't impressed. Steak and Shake is way better. Well,
Dang.
Jeremy, hate to say it,
That's
but
foul,
you know what?
dude.
Like, it's okay to be wrong. It happens a lot for some people more than others. But Cookout's definitely better than Steak and Shake, having plenty of both of them. I think you probably just ordered the wrong thing. So
There's no wrong thing at Cookout.
well, apparently whatever Jeremy got coming back. It also depends on what state you get Cookout in, too. I will say Cookouts kind of do vary state to state. Like, if you stopped at one in Virginia, it's not going to be as good as one in North Carolina.
I don't know, man. When we were driving down there last time for the championship, we stopped at one in Virginia that wasn't bad. It's pretty good. Same stuff. Took my parents there this January. Even they were fans, so I think Jeremy might just be wrong. He might be the first guy with a wrong opinion.
Oh, definitely Cookout's better than Steak and Shake. But
Sorry, Jeremy.
Yeah, all right, we got to get back to the game there. But I saw that one, I felt like a personal attack on me.
We could go instead of the game and talk about that for the rest of the night.
No doubt. Steffen, backhander, looking for Sargis in front off of his stick. Wolves are going to be able to get the clear. This will be icing against Watertown as Ramekers will win the skate race. 8 minutes left to go, or 8 minutes gone here in the AAA Northway second period. Binghamton leading 6-1. Shots on goal, though, pretty close, 15-14.
All right, back to Cookout. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, the Wolves have been able to get the shots, but as you mentioned, I think earlier, they're one and done, whereas the Black Bears are able to get those rebounds and get those opportunities going, and that's really been the difference here between these two teams.
Teams fight for control right outside Lee's crease. Poked out towards the blue line. Wolves have it. Looking for Grant Mintus in the middle. Goes past him on his forehand side. Back in front of the Watertown bench, Black Bears will take over, and now they come back across looking the other way. Sargis not able to catch up to it. A stretch pass through the middle of the ice as the Wolves come up. Shot from well wide. Goes near the net, and Tomei trying to put the net back on the pegs. His water bottle came off. He had to push it into the net. That's pretty funny. And now carried up top by the Wolves. Stripped away of the puck. Here come the Black Bears. Shankar in a breakaway. Cuts in, and he will score. Jacob Shankar, a breakaway goal for the Black Bears. The extra point is good, and Binghamton leads 7-1.
Shankar just keeps the pressure up and able to get that poke away right here. You'll see it on your screen, top of the screen, and able to catch this puck. It looked like it may have eluded him. Eventually able to catch up with him, beat Lee, glove side.
Shankar playing his 26th game of the year, adds his 7th goal. And you know the crazy stat about Shankar since he's come back from that injury?
What?
Only goals. Hasn't added any more assists.
Not sharing the wealth, man.
Which is actually kind of crazy because he had 2 goals and 9 assists when he got hurt. He had a lot of assists at the beginning of the year before he had to miss some time with that upper body concern. And now he's... ooh, excuse me, did I read that right? No, excuse me, Shankar, I read the wrong stat line. That's my fault. He has 10 goals now. Nope, I read it right the first time. 7 goals, 9 assists. Bad journalism by my part. -1.
You're on fire today, man.
I'm ice cold. Swain comes back over the line, trying to dance through the defense now.
Penalty coming.
And we are going to have a slashing call, and this one is going to go against the Wolves. So the Black Bears power play will come out onto the ice for the first time this evening. Now, Cole, without Stubbs and Yates, first power play unit is going to look a little bit different.
I don't think they really have to worry about scoring a goal here, Brooks. They're up by 6. I think this is more going to be about getting some reps for some new guys as we head down the stretch, and we're going to see if maybe some changes can be made to the other power play when Stubbs and Yates return, or if some guys will get some power play 2 time.
I think that's a very positive way to look at it. So Durazio is still going to be the only defenseman on this first power play unit. Got a sneak peek of it yesterday at practice. It's going to be Stefan, Kirkby, Bondarenko, and Jansen with Durazio.
Get me Dan Weber on the power play.
He might be on the second one.
Defenseman.
Black Bears don't have too many forwards left. Under 10 minutes left to go here, second period. Bondarenko walks in, sends it down low to Kirkby, playing a game of catch. That's D-Raz with it. Now barely you can see Durazio as we get the behind the net camera angle. Stefan skates in, off the bottom of the glove of Lee, sent across. Black Bears trying to settle it down. Durazio fighting for control with Bondarenko. Whack time in the blue paint, and knocked away by the Wolves. Does stay in play. Durazio will skate around the outside, saucers it all the way back across. A wrist shot is punched away by Lee off the blocker, and that'll send us to our under 10 media timeout. Black Bears lead 7-1. Jacob Shankar back on the score sheet. We're back with you right after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Prenti here with you as period number 2 continues to roll on. Black Bears are in their first power play of the night. And as Cole said, probably not really the most important thing in the world, getting a goal here on this trip with the man advantage, but getting a look at some different guys. As you go down the stretch, you never know who you're going to need. Dan Weber is on the power play unit right now as they changed while we were at commercial. I believe I also saw Jacob Shankar out there. And those are 2 guys just right off rip who don't get a ton of power play time. So big opportunity for both of those guys to contribute here. 50 seconds left to go on the power play. We start play once again as the Wolves will clear this one all the way down. You should see Scott Ramekers out here as well. Black Bears push it far side. Now Sargis sending it over. This is Jesse Anderson playing it over far side. A shot from Swain goes off the glass over to Sargis far side. And Sargis' backhand pass got deflected by a Watertown defender. Anderson has to give chase all the way back in his own end. And the Black Bears now come back up through the center circle. Sargis flies by a couple defenders. Will shave up ice. Play it up top now as Jesse Anderson walking the line, sending it over to Sargis. Penalty time is up. Dabari will come out of the box. So Black Bears do not score on their only power play so far in this one. Able to get a couple of shots, and speaking of shots, 19 on goal for Watertown, 18 for the Black Bears.
Yeah, that number's a little surprising. They're able to come back here and overtake them in shots on goal. The Black Bears maybe not getting the shots on goal because you can see the Watertown Wolves putting their body a little bit more on the line in the second period.
Now, Binghamton leads by 6. We got 12 minutes gone here in the second period. So I think the point's already been made for the Black Bears, but, you know, they're going to continue to try to score when they get the opportunity. You know, there's some guys who are maybe on the back end of the roster who maybe can try to take the advantage of this moment and, you know, maybe pad some stats a little bit, get back in the goal sheet, you know, try to go for some career nights as Benchik will line up to take this draw. And Kirkby against his former teammate in Benchik as Kirkby will just win it back, tries to box out the opposite centerman as well. Emery at the half wall tries to seal it off. Benchik throws it towards the net, almost bounced right onto the tape of Grant Mentis. But away come the Black Bears. They are shooted in from the red line, forced Lee to come out of his net to play the puck around the wall. Wolves trying to outlet the puck with control, instead all the way back down to the Black Bears side of the ice. As the Black Bears now try to regroup and re-enter the zone. Emery not able to get a stick on it. Grant Mentis in between the red and the blue line will carry over, trying to go far side. Beautiful knockdown by Kirkby. And Black Bears are able to get that back out into neutral ice. Durazio is with Emery, 2-on-1. Durazio fires off the tip of Lee's glove. Goes behind the cage. Great shot from Durazio. Black Bears have 9 different goal scorers. As it's spun around, McDonald tries to settle things down for Watertown. Lee has let in 1 goal in relief of Matt Lenz, who did not start the second period after surrendering 6 goals in the first frame. This is icing against the Wolves with 6:52 left to go in the period.
Yeah, and that goal he let in was a tough one to stop. It was that Shankar breakaway. So really a strong performance here in period 2 for Mr. Lee, and in his rookie debut coming off a collegiate signing.
Swain, Bondarenko, and Weber up front. That's a pairing that I thought I would never say.
Say it again?
Weber, Bondarenko, and Swain. I believe that was another face-off win for Weber, but Filipov reads the play, tries to cut in on the backhand, but that'll be snagged by Tomei. Here, drop it, get a little bit of leniency from the referee, and a penalty being called here as tripping is the call. I believe they got underneath the stick of Durazio, and the Black Bears are headed right back to the Meyer Security power play.
Another chance for this power play to see what they have and see what life is like on the other side without C.J. Stubbs and Gavin Yates. C.J. Stubbs, of course, leading the league in quite a few power play categories as well as regular categories. So a much missed piece, to say the least. Look like the scoreboard went out in Watertown.
Yes. Or no, it's just the way the camera focuses through the netting.
It looked like it was out for a second.
It did. Right? 13:23 time of the penalty for tripping for Watertown. Black Bears Meyer Security power play. First unit will start. Second unit got 50 seconds of time on that last power play sequence. Bondarenko going far side. A wrist shot knocked away on the back side of the cage now. Kirkby trying to whack at the back side of the netting as this one is just slid all the way down to Dominic Tomei. Here come out of his cage. Drop pass from DeRazio, and the Black Bears almost gave that one away. Bondarenko nearly didn't catch up to it. Stefan far side now for Kirkby. Trailman's DeRazio. A snapshot knocked away by Lee. Loose puck in the blue paint. Squirts back up top. DeRazio has control. Air played over to the wall. That's Ivan Bondarenko. Now trying to create some open ice. Saucered over the stick of a defender, but Bondarenko not able to handle it cleanly. Binghamton doing a good job of playing the numbers game, keeping it away from pressure, and they're looking for that skip pass. DeRazio's wrist shot off the end wall and knocked away by the paddle of Lee. Diaz now skates back in, switches it to the far side. Stefan steps into one, and they will score on the man advantage. Might have been tipped out in front. And it looks like Kyle Stefan has his second of the night. Happy birthday, Kyle. 5:30 left to go here, second period action. Black Bears score their first special teams goal of the night.
Steph just gets a good look here. He picks that puck up right by the top of the circle, comes drawing in, uses that defender in front of him as a screen, and is able just to wire one. So Stefan using his hockey knowledge, using that hockey IQ, and able just to use Roger Powers to his advantage, even on the defensive end.
If it did get tipped, it was Scott Ramekers who was in front, but I do believe the way that Stefan led the line that it is going to be his second goal of the evening once they get that first one corrected. Hopefully in this next intermission they get that right. Black Bears now with 19 shots on goal. The latest coming from Kyle Stefan. Ties the shot on goals count at 19 apiece, but there's 5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Black Bears have 8 goals. The 2-point conversion is good. Emery fires in tight. Lee able to make the save, and then he got his helmet ripped off. Linesmen quickly get in between the two sides. Haven't seen a lot of rough stuff after the whistle tonight, but when you're up by as many goals as the Black Bears have been for a majority of the game, really no need to do that.
When you're down by as many as Watertown, there's really no reason to jump in on that either, but, you know, and sometimes you like to stir the pot. It's a little fun.
Kyle Stefan scores on the power play. It's 8-1 Binghamton. Back with you right after this.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that? A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Studio. Oh, it's frozen. Never mind. Hold on. Apologies for that. Let's go ahead and cut back to the game, Cole, while we try to fix this camera.
Camera's giving us some problems today.
I know.
It's not being very cooperative. There it goes.
All right,
they can't see it, but we can.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that we got it back up and running. So Black Bears and Wolves back at it. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Shots on goal are tied at 19 apiece. Binghamton did score on their last power play. They are 1 for 2, while the Wolves are 0 for 2 in the man advantage situations. Wolves with control. Zimmerman at the half wall throws it towards the middle, knocked away by Newman. Power move by Zimmerman, gets it out in front. Tomei had to be ready for it. Goes high above the crossbar. Over at the half wall now, spun around by Ryder. And soccered away. Could not be held in by the Wolves defender. Far side, Lee will able just to bounce a rolling puck into the corner. That time the scoreboard did go out. I just saw it. So there's 4 minutes left to go here in the period. We're going to try our best to relay the information to all of our friends watching along on YouTube. As now Swain picks it out of the corner, down low. Stefan's in tight, looking for the hat trick. Got it around. Maybe thought about going for the wraparound bid, but it was still behind the net. Zimmerman, backhander, not out. It's held in at the blue line. Bondarenko's wrist shot, knocked away by Lee. Now Sargis sends it towards the middle. Nobody there for the Black Bears as Binghamton had gone for a line change. Now it comes all the way back down to Dominic Tomei's net. Grant Mentis leaving it back for the Wolves, pressuring at the blue line. Shankar comes away with it. He already scored this period on a breakaway. It was the only unassisted goal of the night so far. As the pass from Shankar going to get intercepted by the Wolves. Binghamton will go for a partial line change with 3 minutes left to go here in the period. Outlet pass towards the middle. Kirkby through the legs of a defender. Goes far side. Romiker's low drive into the legs of Lee. Stays around the wall. And that'll get poked out into neutral ice. Grant Mentis and Jesse Anderson in a skate race. Tomei out of his net to play it. And that nullifies the icing call that would have been. 2:35 left to go here in the period. Wolves just shoot it right back in. Hard to believe. Vipers 8 shots on goal. Only 21 shots. Excuse me. 8 goals. Only 21 shots on goal. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I guess really you could sum that up as it's been a tough night for Watertown defense and net minding. Really
Michigan sending it across, and a fanned one-timer by Klink. And I believe second opportunity might have ricocheted off the post. Klink centering for Mishkin in tight. Going to be knocked down. And now Bondarenko trying to come back the other way. Gets it past Henning. Can he catch up to it? He cannot. He goes behind the net. McDonald pushes it into the corner, but Bondarenko doesn't give up on the play. Trying to send it all the way across the ice. Broken up by the Wolves defense. They clear but not out. Durazio's backhander. Knocked down. They fight for control. Swaying across. One-timing bid. Lee with a great save. Moving post to post. He thought he had the puck. It's behind the cage. 90 seconds left to go. Durazio at the red line. Lost the handle. Klink trying to skate in. Great recovery by Stefan and Weber. Klink trying to go for the breakaway, but the Black Bears were going to have none of it. Lathan joining the rush. Sends it in towards the middle. Weber fires, trickles through, and he will score. Barely squeaks through, but it all counts just the same. Dan Weber with a 3-point night for the Black Bears. Gets a goal as the third line center right down Court Street. Just trickles off the goal line and into the net. Black Bears lead 9-1.
We gonna see him play center a little more often. 3 points for Weebs. Just does a good job jumping up in the play and putting that one just with enough mustard on it, or English like you like to say on it, to get past Mr. Lee. I almost said Jonas Lees. Jaden Lee.
So Black Bears now with 9 goals in the game. And remember, somebody asked during the intermission what the record was. The answer is 13. 1 minute left to go here in the second period. Emery in a board battle down low pushes it over into the corner. They will send it up top. This is Cervoni. You see Sam Holy wearing that number 6 jersey near side with us. See if he can get a shot off, but Lee will say her have to wait as he will cover up with 40 seconds left to go here in the period.
Been a rude welcoming for Jaden Lee, I would say. After that strong first 13 minutes or so, these last few have not been as kind to him as the goals just keep adding up and the Black Bears just keep building that lead.
40 seconds left to go. Here in the period, Sargis will lose the draw as it'll go back behind the cage. Eklund able to get the clear, and this will come all the way down to Holy. And it is going to be icing. I couldn't tell if they had waved it off or not by the body language of some of the players. 28 seconds left to go here in the frame. Black Bears with 9 goals.
2 periods.
Through 2 periods. Yeah, I mean, they had 6 in the first period, so I should say I'm not surprised. And got 8 of the goals at even strength. Kyle Steffen got the power play goal. So, you know what that means, Cole?
What's it mean, Brooks?
There's going to be a lot of updates on the plus-minus on the media guide.
Dude, that's my job, man.
I know.
It's going to be so hard tomorrow.
So now the Black Bears try to wind down the final 20 seconds here as the Wolves pressure behind the net. Dabari tries a power move around Holy. He did enough to box him out to make sure the puck rolled off his stick. Black Bears will send it around the wall. Holy gets to it on the forehand as he tries to pin it up against the kick plate with 6 seconds left to go. Shot from the point. Eklund has it blocked away by Tomei, who lost his stick in the process. And the period will come to a close. Through 40 minutes of play, the Binghamton Black Bears lead the Watertown Wolves 9-1. 3 goals in the frame for the Black Bears. Jacob Shankar unassisted, Kyle Steffen on the power play, and Dan Weber with 1:14 left to go in the frame. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report coming up, where we take a look at the MBT stats through 2 periods of play, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and we'll do a little bit of a better job of getting to the questions during the actual intermission, I promise. So don't go anywhere. More coming up in just a little bit. Back with you right after this. Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears. Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears Studio up in the 3rd floor here tonight. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti, along with all of our friends watching along on the YouTube page and hanging out with us in the chat as well. Black Bears are on top 9-1. They're leading by 8 going into the 3rd and final period of the night. Cole, I don't know really what else to say besides the Black Bears are really doing everything as best they can right now. I mean, they're limiting the shots that Watertown is able to get off. Like, Dominic Tomei has only seen 19 or 20 shots. Actually, hold on, this is part of the stats. Tomei's only seen 20 shots, and he's made 19 saves, and they're 50% on the power play. 8 even-strength goals. I don't know what else you could really ask for.
Not their top scorer as well. I would say it's been a picture-perfect night so far, and really just 20 more minutes to get it over the finish line. And I think it's going to be a good night out in Watertown. The guys are going to be happy going back. And, I'm sure there'll be lots of high fives and laughs in the locker room of one side and a lot of disappointed and embarrassed faces in another.
Looking at the power plays through 2 periods of play, Watertown 0 for 2. They did not have a man advantage that period. Binghamton had 2 power plays. They scored on their second. They are 1 for 2. Kyle Steffen had that power play goal. Steffen is the only player with 2 goals in the game. I know the league website says Durazio has 2. That's not right. And I know they also credited Nick Swain for the final goal. That is also not correct. It's Dan Weber. We went back and looked at the tape already. EJ was on top of it, clipping the highlights for the Black Bears social. So Weber with 3 points tonight in his forward debut. Austin Durazio, 4 points, 1 goal and 3 assists. Kyle Steffen with a pair of goals, 1 at even strength, 1 on the man advantage. That's a look at our stats through 2 periods of play. One last thing, 12 shots on goal for Binghamton, 8 for Watertown in that frame, 25-20 game total, still favoring the Black Bears in that category. A little bit of a late barrage for Binghamton. We're going to take a timeout, come back, update you on the out-of-town scoreboard. We're back with you right after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that? A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill, Cole Parenti here with you for the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. We got intern Jack working on an important stat getting right now. Cole, that used to be your job, so I'm really glad that we're able to pass the torch on to intern Jack and keep him involved here. Wanted to come be a part of tonight's broadcast along with EJ Worth and Bobby Gross in the office with us here tonight. They are still not having the right stats on the stat sheet in terms of goal scorers. But you know what? Let's take a look at the Ad-Town scoreboard. Find out what's going on across the FPHL while we have the chance. Indiana leads Danbury 2-1 on home ice out in Columbus, Indiana. Black Bears are going to head there next month. Actually, about a month from this weekend. Take on the Sentinels for the final time this season. PD leads Columbus 2-1 in the third period down in Georgia. Port Huron and Topeka tied at 1 in the second intermission out in Kansas. Athens leads Baton Rouge 4-1 in the second period, and Monroe leads Twin City 4-1 as well. So 2 games at 4-1. Moccasins over Thunderbirds and Rock Lobsters over the Zydeco. The Ice Cats lead the River Dragons 2-1, and the Sentinels lead the Hat Tricks 2-1 as well. In our game, Binghamton leads 9-1. Ask your questions in the YouTube chat. Drop them down below. We'll pick out our favorite ones and answer them when we come back on the other side of this timeout. You're listening to Black Bears Hockey live on YouTube.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broome OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it. Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes! That's awesome!
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Ooh, started choking over there, eh?
Yeah, almost choked on my dinner a little bit during that last commercial.
Dinner and water are dangerous, man.
Especially when it goes down the windpipe. Not a pretty sight. Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Able to visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Cole, we had some good questions that EJ was running us through while we were away at that last commercial, trying to scarf down some last-second bites before we get ready to go into the third period. Start with your favorite one. Which ones that EJ picked out did you like?
Oh, I like the person who asked what got us into sports broadcasting. You want to go first?
Okay, yeah. Realized wasn't going to play pro sports, and it was either going to be sports broadcasting or athletic training. And I was not good at science in school, and I found out how many science classes you had to take to be an athletic trainer. So I decided to go to journalism class instead, and turned out I was pretty good at journalism. I took it twice in high school, got honors credit senior year, and then went to ECU for journalism.
You went to ECU?
All right, and for you?
I think it was high school too. I mean, I took a TV studio class and I just enjoyed it, and I was like, enjoying sports as well. So you put the two together, and I love the sound of my own voice. So here we are. Said you're gonna be an athletic trainer?
I thought about it.
Like the guys who help you work out and stuff like. I can see it.
All right. Well, also, let's see here. What was the other questions? I know you and EJ were talking about them a little bit as the team started to make their way out of the tunnel. So what else you got?
Well, someone asked who our favorite characters in the Mighty Ducks was. I've never seen the Mighty Ducks, unfortunately.
Okay.
Which I feel like is going to give me a lot of hate.
My favorite character from Mighty Ducks is probably, Adam Banks is the easy answer, or Charlie Conway. But I like the comeback story from Coach Bombay. I think that's pretty cool. So I'd have to go one of those three, for sure. Wolves are on the ice right now. They're just waiting for the Black Bears to come out of the tunnel. So let's see here. If I can hurry up and get this pulled up on my phone real quick. Funny enough, someone asked, do you believe in miracles? The answer is yes. And that was Al Michaels.
I think Watertown's going to need one tonight.
They would. They would. Binghamton leads by 8. And let's see here. I saw one more question mark. I'm just trying to find it real quick.
Need that Jeopardy music right now, dude.
I know. Somebody asked. Oh no, that was just repeating the question. Okay, you know what? I guess that might that be it. So.
Brutal. All right, I'll start us back onto the game.
You know what? That's fine.
That's
all right, that's okay.
Tough stuff right there, man.
I know. Yeah. Chat, come on. All right, time to get to the third period. Black Bears lead this game by 8. According to intern Jack, the most goals the Black Bears have ever scored on the road is 10. They've done it twice against 2 different iterations of the Elmira franchise. The Elmira Mammoth on April 14th, 2023, in a game that ended in a 4-3 victory for the Black Bears. And then the largest margin of victory on the road was the Elmira River Sharks on Valentine's Day 2024. Connor Smith had 4 goals in that game, and they won that game 10-2. So they won that game by 8 goals, which is what they are leading this game by right now.
Yeah, and there's still 20 minutes to play, so they could get this one getting up there a little higher, or maybe they just park the bus and get to the finish line. We'll have to wait and see. And, man, I miss those trips to Elmira. They were easy.
I think everybody does. Dabari fires. It's going to be blocked by Romikers. Tomei looks around, and the puck will go behind the net. Back out into the neutral zone. Black Bears have the opportunity. This is Swain. A wrist shot looking top shelf. Goes into the attic. A minute gone here in the Mama Bear brand third period. Black Bears looking like they're threatening for more. They have 25 shots on goal. Shankar applies pressure on the forecheck as Binghamton starts to come up ice. Knocked away by the Wolves is Grant Mintus now. First man in on the forecheck. Nice touch pass off the wall. Looking for Shankar. They connected with Shankar a little bit earlier in the game with a couple of stretch passes, and he had that unassisted breakaway goal in the second period as well. As it ends up behind the net, Jaden Lee is looking left and looking right, pushing off the post, trying to locate that puck. Lakeland walking, a wrist shot, blocked away by Klink, goes into the corner where Kirkby's located. Hard to believe Tyson Kirkby started the scoring all the way back at 6:14 of the first period. Black Bears have scored 8 goals since Tyson put the first one into the back of the net. Back out into the neutral zone, Benchik sending it across the Wolves bench. And they're just trying to break the puck out of their own end. Touched ahead by Klink at the red line. No icing. And a nice little nice little dodge of a hit from DeRazio. Now Black Bears. Emery skates in left wing side. Tries to slide one past the netminder. It's held in by Lathan. They work it down low. Swain now with it, starting and stopping. Emery's parked out in front. Now Weber back on his stick. Weber playing it back down low. Took a hit. Backhander from Steffen. Knocked away. Looking for the hat trick on his birthday. Steffen plays it towards the middle. Up top for Lakeland. Still searching for his first goal. Oh, wrist shot off the side of the cage for the Black Bears. As Cervoni joining the play. Had somebody in green get upended, but the arms stay down. Lakeland fires. Lee with the save. Rebound still available. Wolves get there first at the half wall. And we do have a penalty called against the Wolves. It will be a trip. And the Black Bears are headed back to the power play.
Yeah, that arm went up. And taking a seat down for the Wolves is not what you need to do right now, being down by 8. You just got to play a clean game to the finish line, and now giving the Black Bears some more power play time. I guess it gets your team some penalty kill live reps if you want to look at it positively for the Wolves.
That would be the all-time spin zone.
Hey, man, you know me.
Down by 8.
Glass half full. Just getting some live reps here, man.
Oh, Black Bears are going to be on the power play. I think that was 3 minutes time of the penalty into the third period. It was tripping against the Wolves, which means it's a Meyer security power play for the Black Bears. Second unit will start. This is Sargis with it. Dropping it back. Up top, Jesse Anderson over to Nick Swain. Into the bumper, a one-timer from Lathland, and it's caught on top of the net. How unlucky can you get if you're Chichu? Goes off the glass and lands on top of the cage.
We've seen some crazy hops off that back glass, especially, in Watertown, and just a little unlucky that time for Cheech. And he'll tell you about it. He wants to get on that score sheet real bad. We've talked about it a few times.
He might not even celebrate if he scores, too. Cheech is just that kind of guy. Really dry sense of humor. And if you haven't heard from or haven't had the opportunity to have a conversation with Chichu Lathland, it's one of a kind. Black Bears are offside as they cross back over. A minute 13 left to go on the Myers Security power play. Every answer is well thought out.
Yeah, he takes his time to think them out. He's fun to talk to like that. He takes his time, and then he tells you.
And he'll answer your question with one sentence. It's never someone who goes on and on and on. Far side, Lathland fires, and that'll go into the netting. So an offensive zone draw now for the Black Bears. Same two teams back at it again.
Same Black Bear place, different Black Bear place, different Black Bear time. So
compared to tonight, it is the same.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, that's going to end the penalty.
And Cole's right. We will go to 4-on-4. Looks like the Black Bears power play is officially over. They will fall to 1 for 3 on the night, and I believe that is Garrett Sargis who is making his way over to the sin bin.
Yeah, Sarge just got that stick into the skates, took the skates out from under the guy, and all of a sudden we're going to have our first 4-on-4 action of the night.
4:02 time in the penalty, 58 seconds of 4-on-4. If nobody else takes the penalty, Michigan will now come in with Chernyuk, Zimmerman, and Filipov to take this offensive zone draw, so we will skate even 4-on-4. Weber and Steffen the forwards. And Weber at the half wall. Great pull off the wall to get it ahead to Steffen. He's trying to outrace the defense. Steffen fires and blocked at the last second by Zimmerman. Then delivers a hit as well, but gets it right back on the forecheck. Steffen is hunting that birthday hat trick. He wants it. I wonder if he got a cake before the game. Maybe he wished for that as he blew out the candles.
Maybe. I'll have to ask him when he gets back.
Weber trying to apply some pressure on the forecheck for the Black Bears as Wolves will double back in their own end. Start to come up ice. 20 seconds left to go at 4-on-4. Filipov gets past Kirkby. Now skates into the middle. Filipov through the defense, and that'll roll off of his stick and off the back wall. Kind of walked through the Black Bears defense that time. Maybe they're a little bit asleep here with an 8-goal lead, but Binghamton keeps the puck out. Now Binghamton is shorthanded for a minute. Excuse me. Klink marked by Kirkby as they are on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill once again. Klink out wide. Little drag shot. Tomei makes the save off his chest. Rebound still available. Kirkby throws it down the ice. Bondarenko is just going to go chase after Chernyuk for it. And Binghamton will change the rest of their PKers while Bondarenko is applying pressure.
And Bond will get a chance to go off to the bench if he needs to, but it looks like he's good to stay out there.
And Klink over the blue line, skates in, trying to throw it to the back post. The play worked really well for the Black Bears earlier tonight. Watertown trying to recreate that magic, but no dice that time. Thrown over the stick of Henning from the half wall and all the way back down to Lee, where he will set it up on a tee. Stretch pass. As Sargis is up at the penalty box store, he will step out. Penalty time is up. They're looking for the stretch pass, and Sargis not able to connect, but he does outrace the defense. No icing against the Black Bears. Sargis in tight, centering up. Lee able to hold the post and make the save.
Yeah, that puck really got hard on Sargis that time as he was able to pick it up off the boards and send it right out in front, but it looks like we'll go to a media timeout instead. We'll talk about it later.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit BinghamtonBlackBears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Black Bears lead 9-1. They just killed off a minor penalty to Garrett Sargis for tripping at the 4:02 mark of the third period. Third period brought to you by our good friends over at Mama Bear Brand. Shop local, wear local, and they are a proud supporter of our Black Bears. With apparel and merchandise made for all body styles. Go visit them in nearby Washington Street. Mama Bear Brand, all bodies are beautiful.
Oof, caught myself coughing there at the end.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think it's the dust in here or something.
Yeah, I think the salsa is getting to my nose a little bit, making it run.
I started, you heard me as I was talking, I started coughing mid-sentence before I said it to break last time, so we're falling apart here at the seams.
Not a good way for game number 200 to go for me. Falling apart here at the wheels. It is for me, though.
It's not mine, though.
Okay. All right.
Congrats on that. Is that what you're looking for? Are you fishing for that one?
No, I was not.
Congratulations. Everyone throw it in the chat. Congratulations, Brooks Hill.
Black Bears now looking to get back on offense. Unfortunately, we're getting a good look at Jaden Lee, and hopefully the Black Bears offense is going to skate into the picture sometime soon. Shot from a low angle, steered away by Lee. A power move to the front of the net for Emery. Knocked off his stick by Lee as he tried to carry it up on the backhand. 13-13 left to go here in the third period.
Yeah, good cut there from E, just trying to get himself into a scoring chance, trying to get himself as close to the goalie as possible. That power move, as you mentioned, and just couldn't get the puck to his stick, excuse me. But E with a pretty darn impressive night tonight.
6 minutes and 47 seconds gone here in the Mama Bear Brand third period. We are back to 5-on-5. Black Bears lead by 8. Shots on goal are 27-22. Poked away by Mishkin, but then the Black Bears recover nicely. It'll come back the other way. Shankar doing battle on the forecheck against Powers. Those are two big bodies for the Black Bears. Puck rolls off a Powers stick. Filipov, nice little 10-foot pass ahead to Dabari. Goes left wing side out wide, working against Lathan, and then lost his edge as he's knocked down into the corner. Actually, fell down into the corner, I should say. Shankar all the way across. Wrist shot blockered away by Lee. Weber providing the net front presence. Black Bears trying to turn this game into a shooting gallery. DeRazio, who we have not seen a lot of in this third period, tries to hold the puck in the zone. They do. A wrist shot will get blocked as it will go into the corner. Far side of your screen. Binghamton doing a good job hounding the puck, but Lee has it roll into his crease and will just melt it down for no further play.
He's getting peppered. He's got to melt it down and keep his team, give them a break, let them change, get the attackers and defenders they want out there, because right now it's been all Black Bears, to say the least. And there's really been no bright spots, I think, for the Wolves this entire night.
Jaden Lee looking at this face-off to his right. Tyson Kirkby's going to take it for the Black Bears. I can tell Nick Swain is on Kirkby's right now. Besides that, really can't make out who's there. It looks like Zimmerman, Klink, and Grant Mentis for the Wolves as Benchik lose the face-off to Kirkby. It's at the half wall as the Black Bears try to settle down a bouncing puck end over end. Bondarenko sending it in down low. It goes around the wall behind the cage to the opposite side. Hop over a stick of a Wolf in the neutral zone. And now we'll go all the way back over to Anderson. Slaps it around the wall. Binghamton tries to get right back to work on the forecheck. That has been a proven factor in the last 3 games for the Black Bears. Tonight in the 2 games up in Port Huron, Black Bears caused a lot of turnovers in the offensive end. That's how they got a lot of their goals as well. Swain, little drop pass, defense joining the rush. They send it down low. Kirkby has it, moving right to left, trying to come up the wall, given back by Swain. Little give and go from the captain, but Kirkby's pass does ricochet off the backside of the netting. Far side, Grant Mentis trying to dance around Holy, and then he's knocked down to the ice, and we are going to have a penalty called. And this will be against the Black Bears as soon as Bondarenko touches the puck. And they will do so. Just take a couple more seconds off the clock. And I believe Sam Holy will find his way to the stat sheet tonight, taking a penalty here in the 3rd period.
Yeah, Mr. Holy on his way to the sin bin. Taking a seat that time, his first penalty as a pro.
A little bit of an oxymoron there. Did you see the indication from the referee there? I did not.
Thought it was a slash, but I might have been wrong. I might have missed it.
Okay, 8 minutes, 55 seconds time of the penalty. Second penalty against the Black Bears this period. Emery's going to take this face off. Shane Carr paired up with him as forward. Binghamton able to win the draw. Clean draw win by Emery, and the defense for the Black Bears able to send it all the way around. Black Bears have a goal at even strength and on the power play. Only thing they're missing right now is a shorthanded goal. They're up by 8, so I don't think they're really going to try for it all that much. Probably just trying to play sound defense and make sure everything shows up good in film come next week. Black Bears will take on the Danbury Hat-Tricks, who we haven't seen the Hat-Trick since New Year's Eve. As Binghamton pushes this out. Oh, wow. Spoke too soon. It's a breakaway. All by himself once again, Shane Carr. That time he misses the net. Triple team behind the cage as they try to take the puck from him. 45 seconds left to go, or 45 seconds gone. The Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Not going to get too many more better opportunities than that, Cole, for Jacob Shane Carr.
Yeah, and you got to wonder the offensive breakdown, I would even say there, because the Wolves are in on the power play. How do you let someone get that open on your power play? That's not good. That is not good.
65 seconds left to go on the power play for Watertown. Steffen and Weber, the forwards up front. Cervoni and Lathan, the 2 defenders. Wolves control off the draw. Cherniak will send it around the wall. And Black Bears will be able to clear this puck. Weber will chase after it. Under 10 minutes left to go here in the 3rd period. Wolves on the power play for the next 45 seconds. Cherniak out wide. Lost the handle on. Has to go behind the cage. Send it around the horn. Mishkin tries to center up. Knocked away by Tomei. Black Bears get a stick on it first behind the goal line. And they will send it all the way down. Steffen is all by himself, forcing Lee to come around the cage to play the puck. Newman's drop pass to Cherniak, send it all the way across. Klink is calling for the one-timer. They're not giving it to him.
I believe it's called a 1T, what I heard today.
That's one of the slang terms for it. Yes, both can be correct. Klink from a low angle, body save made by Tomei. Rebound pushed into the corner, Cherniak. Back down low for Klink. Skates up top by the circles. Wrist shot looking for a tip. None provided. Holy steps out of the penalty box, and the Black Bears do return to 5-on-5. But we have another penalty.
Oh, goodness. What do we have here?
The referee's arm was up in the air. Got a penalty coming up. We'll tell you all about it when we come back from this timeout. We are back with you right after this, folks. Black Bears lead 9-1.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happens here today? You're shredding it. Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears kill off another Watertown power play. The PK tonight, brought to you by the Northeastern Striping Corporation, is 4 for 4. Binghamton's power play is 1 for 3. Kyle Steffen with 2 goals tonight. And then Dan Weber with 3 points, a goal and 2 assists. Austin DeRazio with a goal and 3 assists.
Born to be a center, forced to be a defenseman.
You know, I bet you that's what Rick Weber might be thinking right now.
It's a darn shame.
All right, let's get back to the game here. Face-off going to be won by the Wolves, but Grant Mentis has his pocket picked, and then Powers gets run over by Holy. And statistically right now, Sam Holy is the biggest player on the Black Bears, standing at 6'4". Black Bears with the extra possession now. They skate in. Nice move by Swain to the back post. Lee able to make a sporadic save, I believe, with his arm. Watertown able to get the clear on the delayed offside, but the Black Bears going right back to work. Grant Mentis tied up at the half wall with Sargis. Wolves try to go for the clear towards the middle of the ice. It's dangerous, but they do get it out. Zimmerman far side. Wrist shot blocked. Gets to his own rebound in tight. They fire, and they will score. Watertown will end the Binghamton scoring run again. It is now 9-2 as the Wolves cash in out in front.
Yeah, just a good job there by them to keep the pressure up and to get themselves into that scoring opportunity there. And they may not have too much life left in this game, but you take a look here on your screen. Just a smart play out in front, chip shot right into that top shelf.
Right over the shoulder of Tomei. Goes into that top shelf part of the netting, like Cole did mention.
Nothing Tomei could do about that one.
No. So Binghamton had scored 3 after the last time Watertown scored. And now the Wolves just continuing to whack at it. Finally, whistle's blown. Puck did stay out, so Wolves probably have a little bit to gripe about that they had control of the puck. But Trevor Newman gets the goal as Grant Mentis and Eklund will get the assist. At least that's what Jeff Barrett said. Public address announcer just said something different, but I'm going to trust our friend Jeff. Now the Black Bears come back the other way following the restart. 8 minutes left to go here in the third period. Shankar playing it around the wall far side as the Black Bears tie the puck up in the corner. Set across, and now the Wolves come back the other way. 3-on-3. All the way across looking for Dustin Henning. Not going to be able to catch up to it. Henning spent some time in Danbury last year. They're going to be the next opponent for the Black Bears next weekend. Friday night they're on the road, and then Saturday night back at home for Binghamton Hawks night with the specialty jerseys. Going to be pretty sick. We debuted those jerseys earlier at Tully's this week. Monochrome jerseys. They look pretty awesome. And great to help out our friends at the American Special Hockey Association. Filippov trying to soccer style that one up to his tape. Instead, bounces around and will come back through the neutral zone, back the other way. 7 minutes left to go here in the third. Shankar dumps it in off the glass, goes off for a line change. Black Bears going to continue to apply pressure behind the net. Another giveaway. This is Weber skating in, looking top shelf where the water bottle was. Just missed it outside the elbow of the goal.
Born to be a center, forced to be a defenseman. Weebs has been on fire up in that slot area.
Sargis behind the net. Back in front, a kick save on the one-timer from Anderson. Cervoni holding it in right on that blue line. Black Bears doing a good job of keeping the pressure up, making Watertown break the puck out from their own end. It's been proven to be difficult. Weber comes away with a steal right in front for Sargis. A beautiful steal and a pass by Weber, and it just hops over the stick of Sargis. Now, Grant Mentis dance around Lathland, but he's forced to go the outside. Net does come off as Benchik collides with the post with 6:05 left to go here in the third period.
Yeah, just kept going and drove Dominic Tomei right into the back of his net and take it off the moorings, and all of a sudden we'll have a face-off. I believe this one comes outside the zone. No, it's going to stay inside the zone, so not what you want to do if you're the Wolves. You want to get yourself those opportunities to shoot at the net, not take it off.
Our referees and linesmen are going to work on that net, make sure it gets back on its moorings. Al Algania, Steve Cook, our referees tonight, Chris Forden, and Justin Kowalski, the referees. Excuse me, the linesmen. Stefan off the face-off win, trying to send it around the wall. Black Bears reverse course and go behind their own net. Under 6 minutes left to go. A touch pass through the middle of their own end, and a breakout for the Black Bears. Orazio up top, looking for Lathlen, and you wonder if you're going to see a lot of passes to Chichu Lathlen here in the final 5 minutes of this game. In tight, on the back end, Lee able to make the save, and then he didn't know where the puck was. Rebound was available. It was loose. Defense able to clear it, but the Black Bears come away with a steal. Power move to the front side of the cage once again. They continue to whack at it, but instead pushed out by the Wolves. On target, Bondarenko's redirect. Body save made by Lee. Stefan circling the face-off circle. I know that sounds like a little redundant, but that's what he was doing. Lathan calling for it. Pass got deflected on the way through, and it does come out into the neutral zone. 5 minutes left to go here in tonight's contest. Stefan on the re-entry for the Black Bears. Fires and scores. It's a birthday hat trick for Kyle Stefan. Third goal of the night for the birthday boy from the circle. And the Black Bears have scored 10 on the road once again. Ties a franchise high.
Well, happy birthday, Kyle. Stefan just does a good job all game of getting himself into really good positions to score, and he has that wicked wrist shot. We've seen it more than once, and he lays it out one more time. But are we having a chat here? No, it doesn't look like so. Kyle Stefan, birthday hat trick. Well, what's better than scoring a hat trick on your birthday? Scoring 2 hat tricks on your birthday?
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he has enough time for it. On the Black Bears now up to double digits on the road for the first time this year.
First time in a while.
Binghamton now trying to get a hold of this one in their own corner. Power move to the front side of the net. Klink, Benchik in tight, and they will score once again. Trevor Newman on the doorstep again, gets his second of the game. Darian Benchik sent it up for him, and the Wolves answer right back. They get their third goal of the night, and the lead is back down to 7.
Let's take a look here on the replay. Tomei hugs that post, and just another guy left out in front, just similar to the last Wolves goal, and they cut it to 7.
I was just about to say, and I didn't say it, so it doesn't count if you believe in the announcer jinx.
Did you just shoot your pen at your laptop by accident?
I accidentally broke the handle on the pen.
You're a mess today, man.
Black Bears would have tied the franchise record for largest margin of victory. Holy shot. Knocked away, rebound, knocked in by Kirkby. Make it 11, the most goals in a road game in franchise history for the Black Bears. Wait a second. The referee went right over to the penalty box.
Well, I already pushed the button that said goal.
Take a look at this replay. So there's the shot. They're going to call Kirkby for a trip. So that is not a goal. My apologies.
Saddest part about that whole thing is it wipes away the first pro point for Sam Holy, who had that shot that Kirkby finished the rebound on.
And Kirkby has to sit down for 2 minutes in the Sin Bin. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill once again. Black Bears now push short-handed. Stefan muscles around Reeder. Pushes him off the puck. Reeder's trying to pin Stefan up against the wall. That's the wrong tree to bark up right now. Kyle Stefan with the birthday hat trick. Leads the scoring, and another penalty is coming against the Black Bears here. So Wolves get the extra attacker out as they pull the netminder, and now they will go to a 5-on-3.
I think we're going to have to talk about this one, though, when we get back from media timeout. Am I wrong, or is it about that time?
Dan Weber does set down for a penalty box. It's tripping. Take a timeout, come back with more. Back with you.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it. Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. Trying to wrap up this one as quickly as we can. Dan Weber heads over to the penalty box, and the Black Bears are going to be on the wrong end of a 5-on-3 penalty kill for the first time this evening. Still brought to you by our friends at the Northeastern Striping Corporation. They're going to have a minute 13 of two-man disadvantage time to deal with here as we go down the stretch up at the Watertown Municipal Arena. Clink controls, her fire, punched away by Tomei. Goes into the corner. Black Bears trying to get set up as Clink's pass goes all the way through the blue paint and out. All the way around back to Steven Clink. Sends it down to the goal line, gets the return feed, holding for a wrist shot. Tomei slides post to post to make that save. It's still available. Sargis up top, trying to mark the forwards. One timing bid is gone off the end wall, back over to Clink. Chernyuk to the far side. They try to work the opposite side now. Kick save made by Tomei. Rebound knocked down by Dominic as well. Loose puck still available. Cervoni was holding the goal line, and the Black Bears are able to get the clear.
Great job by Dom there with that sprawl just to keep that puck away from the goal.
Black Bears still with three skaters on the ice for the next 15 seconds. Clink and the Wolves back into the zone. Throws it towards the net, looking for the redirect. Dominic Tomei goes down on his side, able to make the save, keep that puck out. Now Chernyuk skates in tight, tipped wide by, Filipov beats Tomei off the post, and then the way that Filipov looked up made it seem that it wasn't going in. It is a power play goal for the Wolves, and it's 10-4.
Yeah, I had thought this one went wide, but Filipov just a good job on the back door that time, able just to send this one home. And all of a sudden, it's a 6-goal lead. They keep playing the Cantina song after they score. You hear that?
Well, I think that's the only song the band knows.
Well, it's not the only song from Star Wars. They could play a different song.
The only song that the Cantina band plays. 17:53 time of the power play goal. It is 5-on-3 for Igor Filipov. Watertown power play now 1 for 5 on the night. They do have the last 2 goals here in the game. Black Bears are leading 10-4. Ryder back to Grant Mintus. Here fire fought off by Tomei. Rebounds available. And then the net was on its pegs. Do we get a whistle? I'm looking to Jeff Barrett's live stream to find out. This is Jaden Lee. All the referees and the linesmen are huddling up together. So here's the replay. First shot fought off by Tomei. Grant Mintus knocks it over the crease. And the puck does go in, but it's just a matter of, did we get a whistle? So the net is also leaning upwards, which I don't know what the technicality on that rule is. Well, that would be 3 straight goals and back-to-back power play goals for the Wolves. So not the best of ending there for the Black Bears if the Wolves are going to get credited with this goal.
Probably they should look at this one. I don't know how this is going to fall. It's kind of a judgment call.
So here's the replay again from start to finish. They cross over the line as Tomei fights off the initial save. Then Grant Mintus throws that one through the crease. That's not the part they're looking at. And you see the net start to come up. And unfortunately, we don't know if the referees blew the whistle. Emery tries to block it. It does go around Emery, and it goes into the net. That's not a question. But look at the net right here as they're trying to rewind it. So that net is off its pegs, technically, at this point. Do you blow this play dead, or did they already blow it dead? I think that's also what they're trying to figure out as well. If they blew it dead, you can't do anything about it. They have it lined up as no goal right now for a stoppage at 1:44 left in the third period.
Playing the Jeopardy music I tried playing on you earlier. This is my honest opinion of it. Probably I would think that should count, but we'll have to see how this all shakes out. But if my honest opinion, like I said, I would count that goal just because that pops up and comes right back down. But I don't think my opinion's being taken here. I think we're just going to drop this puck and keep going.
Do have a final score to report on as Mintus shoots that one into the leg pad of Tomei. Danbury does come from behind, defeat Indiana 5-2 on the road tonight. So that's a final score that's already come through. We're hit some other ones during the La Quinta and in Swedes postgame show. So Danbury back in the win column, and that's much needed for them as they push for that final playoff spot right now that's occupied by Blue Ridge. 78 seconds left to go here in this one. Grant Mintus starts to carry up ice. So that last goal did not count. Watertown 1 for 6 on the power play. Cervoni fires, knocked down by Lee. You think Jaden Lee is going to play tomorrow?
I would say yes. I think that he definitely had the better night than Matt Lenz. But whether or not they want to go back to him after still giving up 4 goals of his own, it's a decision I'm glad I don't have to make. Let me put it that way.
Swain clears the rebound out. Tomei makes a couple of more saves. Unfortunately for Dominic, his stats are going to take a hit tonight, but the most important one in winning is going to improve to 21 on the year for Dominic Tomei. Filipov stood up at the blue line. 30 seconds left to go here in this one. Don't think there's going to be any changes in the Black Bears lineup really going into tomorrow. We're probably going to see the same kind of line combinations. It really worked offensively, so why not roll it back out again? Steffen through the blue paint and out, trying to center up. 10 seconds left to go. It's held in by the Black Bears. Wolves probably going to get this out one last time. It's going to go into the corner, and that is going to do it tonight on a Friday in Watertown. They will surround Dominic Tomei as the Black Bears win this one by a final score of 10-4. 2 late goals in the final 5 minutes from the Wolves proved not to be enough as the Black Bears jump out early with a 6-0 lead in the first period. And that would be the difference maker in the contest. Back-to-back wins on opposing Star Wars night for the Black Bears. Last week in Port Huron, this weekend Watertown. Black Bears get 3 more points as they continue to chase down the Empire Division title once again. We're going to take a timeout, come back, La Quinta and in Swedes postgame show. We're back with you right after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. La Quinta and Sweets postgame show here. Black Bears win in regulation 10-4. Win by 6. Watertown does get 2 goals late in the contest. Final count, shots on goal, 32 apiece. 7 in the period for the Black Bears, 11 for the Wolves. They have the Rocco J. Testani Budweiser 3 stars inputted into the system. Unfortunately, they haven't given credit to Kyle Steffen for the hat trick. And in fact, they've given the extra one to Austin DeRazio. So they say DeRazio has 2 goals and 3 assists. Hopefully that gets changed once the Black Bears get to the locker room here, because Kyle Steffen had a hat trick tonight, and his stats deserve to reflect that. So, not to take away anything from DeRazio, quietly, Ivan Bondarenko, 2nd star of the night, 5 points, 5 assists.
He seems to quietly be able to find the score sheet all the time.
That is 73 assists on the year for Ivan.
My goodness.
He's chasing down Kyle Powell for the single-season Black Bears record in assists, and I think he's going to get there.
I would say that's a safe bet. He's a pretty darn good player with that puck on his stick and finding his teammates.
Trevor Newman, 3rd star of the game for the Wolves. 2 goals and an assist for Watertown. Probably knew that was coming. Final count of power plays. Binghamton was 1 for 3 on the night. Watertown was 1 for 6. Cole, really from the get-go, Black Bears just kind of asserted themselves. Kind of showed that, hey, we are the better team, and here's the reason why. They had 6 different players score a goal in the first 20 minutes. And I don't want to say that they coasted in the second and third period, because that's not the case. They were still pushing offense, especially in that second period. But we got to see some depth guys for the Black Bears get a lot more ice time than what we're used to seeing them. We saw Dan Weaver play third-line center, something that we've never seen before. And he had a goal and 2 assists as well. Kyle Steffen got a hat trick, and maybe this is what sparked Steph a little bit. He's been in that second-line spot kind of like all year long, and, you're going to need guys like Kyle Steffen, like you have the last 2 years in the playoffs, going down the stretch. So hopefully this is a big confidence builder for the Black Bears. They did chase the starting goaltender out of the game from Matt Lenz. Jaden Lee came in, made his FPHL debut. Not going to have a loss on his record tonight. He will have some stats, though, after this gets finalized on the FPHL website. But want to know your overall thoughts on this one before we send it off into the night.
My overall thoughts was it was almost a picture-perfect game from the Black Bears. I think the ending could have been a little tighter with some of the chances and goals they let in. But other than that, I think it was a really great game from all around. And as you mentioned, that secondary scoring, Kyle Steffen, Emerson Emery, Jacob Shankar, Dan Weaver all getting involved. I think this is exactly what the team was looking for after those last few weeks of a very top-loaded, heavy scoring.
Well, I think some of these stats are going to change post-game. Coach Sherwood's going to get the final score sheet, and he's going to make his changes. He knows who scored the goals, who had the assist on them, and he's probably going to ask the off-ice officials up in Watertown to change that. Happy birthday to Kyle Steffen, and also a happy birthday to our friend with the Tahoe Night Monsters, Connor McAnanamaw, up in the ECHL right now. Also his birthday as well, so if the McAnanamaws are watching, happy birthday to Connor. They are actually playing right now in West Coast time. They started at 10 o'clock Eastern, so I will see hopefully tomorrow if Connor played. It'd be his ECHL debut, and we'd be absolutely ecstatic for him if he's able to do so right now. Black Bears win by a final score of 10-4, and they're going to do it again tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. at the Watertown Municipal Arena. We'll have the game live here once again. Expect the pregame show to kind of roll around 7:25, I would say. We know they're a little tardy to start up in Watertown, but we still want to make sure you get the full pregame show experience. Final look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Some of these are not final yet. Danbury did beat Indiana 5-2 on the road tonight. PD did beat Columbus on the road 5-3. So big 3 points for PD, and the River Dragons have been red hot as lately. They played a game earlier this week in Athens for an education day.
Really earlier.
Port Huron leads Topeka 3-2 in the third period. They have about 8 minutes left to go in that game. Athens on top of Baton Rouge 7-1. That game also in the third period. Monroe leads Twin City 6-3, also in the third period. So, for my partner Cole Parenti tonight, EJ Worth on socials, intern Jack providing us some live stats, Bobby Gross in the office as well. My name is Brooks Hill. Signing off, Black Bears win by a final score of 10-4. We will talk to you tomorrow night right here from the Black Bears studio. We hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday night, and we will see you on Saturday at the same time, 7:30 puck drop between the Black Bears and Wolves for the 14th time this season. Have a good one, everybody.